All right, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bleckley County Royals football here on the Royal Football Network. We are here in Cochran, Georgia, home of the Royals. It is homecoming here tonight. We were a little late getting on the air, but I'm Don Byram here along with Mr. Jesse Peavy, and the game has just started. Northeast has the football at their own 37-yard line, third down and about 3. And it is homecoming here tonight for the Royals, and we'll get into that momentarily, but just underway here, third free for the Raiders at their own 37. And Solomon is the quarterback. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's still looking. Got a guy chasing him. He's going to roll to his right. Throws out in the flat. It's complete up around midfield and run out of bounds right there. And there comes a late flag in, maybe a late hit on the Royals.
Yeah, I think the Royal defender had him inbound, but then just kind of slung him on out of bounds, and I think that was the unnecessary roughness there.
Right, if he just lets him go once he got out of bounds, there's no flag, but he did slam him, and they're going to mark the penalty on from the point of where he went out of bounds, right around midfield. So the Raiders are going to have a great field position here. And again, Jesse, it's homecoming here tonight for the Royals, and they will crown the homecoming queen and king at halftime. And when we get a moment, we will go through the at least the senior homecoming court anyway. And they're marking off the penalty now against the Royals. And if you're listening to us here, we appreciate you having patience with us. We were a little late getting on.
I guess we're working okay.
And anybody has our number, text us and let us know if we're on. And I think we are. I think we're doing all right. Looks like it. First and 10 from the Royal 37-yard line for the Raiders. Solomon in the shotgun. He has a running back in the backfield with him. He fakes to him. He's throwing long down the right sideline, and it's out of bounds, incomplete, down around the 15-yard line. It'll be second down and 10. And
for the Royals, we had back there was Lamont Webb defending on the play.
And Jesse, you and I were talking about before the game what uniforms we were tonight. This is a new combination. We got the Royals had the white helmets with purple jerseys and black pants tonight.
Yeah.
So not all black, not all purple. We got a mixture of both. The Raiders come in with the black helmets, the white jerseys, and the gold pants with the red numbers. So that's how we look here. Second down and 10. Solomon's in the shotgun. He takes the snap, and he gives it to the running back, trying to get him around the corner here. He needs a block. He doesn't get it flagged down. And tackle's made right at the 35 there. That was number 24 on the carry, Miles. And Miles is brought down right at 35. And Jesse, let's check the penalty. Maybe a hold on the Raiders, what I'm thinking.
That's about the area it would be falling in. Looks like for the Royals, it was Ty Williams, number 5, on the tackle there. But I think it's going to be going back for Northeast.
Yep, it is a hold on the Raiders. And I saw Coach Lassiter. He didn't even think twice. He said, go ahead and mark it off. Instead of being 3rd and 8, he wants it second. And we're marking it off from right around the 36. So it's going to be second down about 19, looks like.
Yeah, Northeast has moved down the field here, Don.
Yeah, they come in at 2-2 on the year. Their first region game, just as it is ours. So, and Jesse, looking across that offensive line, pretty big kids down there, looks like.
Yeah, another big line we're going against tonight.
And they got a quarterback who's very athletic in Solomon, and he's in a shotgun with Miles beside him in the backfield. He takes the snap. He's wanting to throw under a heavy rush. He's going to be sacked back at around the Bleckley or the Northeast own 48-yard line. That was
number 8, Willie Chambers.
Willie Chambers on the sack. He blew in, and Solomon tried to sidestep him, but Chambers reached out and grabbed the jersey right at the right shoulder pad and pulled him down.
Yeah, I thought he was going to grab him and then lose him. Chambers didn't hang on to him.
But Chambers came in basically untouched, Jesse, on, I guess, a linebacker blitz because he plays outside linebacker.
That's right.
And it's third down from the Northeast 48, 3rd and 23. So big third down here. If we can force the punt here. Because the Raiders just taking the open drive and moved down the field here, aided by a personal foul penalty. Solomon shotgun. He has Miles in the backfield with him, and now they blow it dead. Delay of game. Yeah, okay. I wasn't even watching the play clock. We do have a play clock visible here in our stadium.
On both ends.
Yep. You know, Jesse, they want all schools to go to that. Now, some do not have it at we've been to, but eventually they will. And I can hear our coaches up top fussing about something. I'm not sure what it can be. But
hey, but that puts them back 5 more. So you said it was about 23 a while ago. That makes it about 28.
They're about 28. Now, they're on 43-yard line. They could get all the way down to our 28. Solomon takes the snap. He fakes. He looks to throw. Throws a little comeback screen to number 2 on the right side. Oh, he's got blocking in the room. He's over midfield, over to 45, over to 40, down around the Bleckley 35. So a huge gain there, Jesse. Probably going to make Northeast want to go for this now.
Well, in a no man's land, what about the...
Right around our 35-yard line. And they went from their 43.
About 8 yards left to go. I mean, they're not... They could punt, but
I'm thinking they're going for this, and they are leaving the offense on the field. He threw that little bubble screen that we like to run so much, and he had some good blocking out there, and that was number 2.
Yeah, he picked up about 20 yards on that play.
That was number 2, Watkins.
Get on your feet. It's
Brandon Watkins on the catch. But now it's 4th down and 8, right at the 35-yard line. Solomon, shotgun. He takes a snap. He's wanting to throw. Got plenty of time. Now he's under a rush. He's running away from the right side. Throws out in the right flat. It's caught. Is he inbounds? No, they say out of bounds. Incomplete. And Bleckley will take over. The pass would have been a first down right around our 25-yard line, but they said he was out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm glad we did contain the quarterback, because I was worried about the quarterback coming out of the pocket when he rolled over to the right, taking off downfield.
And Solomon is very athletic. He can run it. I remember him from last year.
It gives him one more option.
Yep. So Bleckley takes over at their own 35. And, of course, we run that spread as well. And it looks as though Dominic Sasser will line up at quarterback. A lot of times Brendan Watkins, Bryce Bailey will line up at that Wildcat, but not in this series, or not in this play. He has 2 outs to the right, 1 to the left. Sasser high snap, but he gives it to Bailey. He's wanting to throw. He throws out in the flat. It's complete. Up to the 40, up to the 45, and brought down around the 46. And it will be first down Royals. That's a new wrinkle, Jesse. He just handed it to Bryce Bailey on a read, and Bailey rolled to his right and threw it. Not a long pass, but he gets the first down. That was number 18.
Yeah, we're getting close to the half the quarter being over here. First quarter, this is a lot of clock rolling here.
Number 18, Rozier on the catch. First and 10 from the 46. Sasser in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He fakes. He gives it Hayes on the read, but the blue place dead. And offsides on the Raiders, I think, Jesse.
Usually they go ahead and play, though.
Well, in high school, offsides on the defense is usually treated as a dead ball unless it's, I guess, simultaneously at the snap.
First down and 5.
That's what.
But it was offsides on the Raiders, and it'll be 1st and 5 from the Raiders 49 now for the Royals. We're down to 6-12 to go. We're halfway through the quarter, like you said, Jesse. And only 1 possession each so far. Sasser shotgun. He takes a snap. He fakes. No, he actually gives it to Hayes on a read. He's got the first down over to 40. Cuts to the right side over 35, 30, 25, 20. Gets a block. 15, 10, and run out of bounds around the 10-yard line. He got a block by a receiver downfield there. I'm not sure who the receiver was. It may have been Maxwell, number 21.
Yeah, I thought he might cut back toward the middle of the field.
He might have scored. He had.
That's what I was thinking, because you have, 1 or 2 defenders down there? Right. Now you've got 11, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. And Maxwell was lead blocking out there, and you're right, he cut out, and they mark him out at a 13, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Bryce Bailey in the Wildcat. He'll take the snap here, run it up the middle, cuts out to the left, he's up to the 10, breaks 1 tackle, needs a block, he's going to get it, he's at the 5, inside the 5. He's going to, I think, have the first down inside the 3. They
think about the 2-yard line.
He's near the 2. He was close to getting in, but he was tripped up right at the first down marker, and it is going to be a 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. So the Royals are threatening here.
Purple and gold.
And now they bring in that power package, Jesse, with the 2 defensive linemen standing right beside Bryce Bailey, who's in the Wildcat. 1st and goal. Bailey takes his snap, gives it to Hayes on the read. Trying to cut outside. He needs a block. He's got a goal line. Touchdown, Bleckley County. He got a block right at the goal line, and then he cut back in, and he had a guy on his back, but he got in for the touchdown. And the Royals strike first. And Trey Corner will come on for the extra point here. And Jesse, the Royals are coming off a huge victory last week over Marion County. Although they are an A school, but they're like 4th in the state. They are. If you saw them, you would never guess they were a single A team, because they had some athletes on that squad.
Had not lost a home game in how many seasons?
It was quite a few. I can't remember. We were the first one that went over there in a while. So Corner on for the extra point, and they're off size by 458 feet. So at least they jumped. I don't know if they were drew off or not, but their defensive end was well offsides. Yeah, Marion County, if you saw them, Jesse, they had some athletic people out there. Their offensive line was pretty big. Their quarterback was very athletic. Their running back, they had a running back that was just a monster to me. Although they did lose their starting quarterback in the second half to injury, but I still call it a huge victory for the Royals. There's a snap. It's set down. Kick is up. Kick is good. With 5:20 to go in the first quarter, it's Bleckley 7, Northeast nothing. I can't even think who we're playing there for a minute. I was about to say Marion, but 7-0 over Northeast here, and then we'll kick it off. And Jesse, like we said, it's homecoming tonight.
Oh yeah,
pretty good crowd on hand. Of course, a lot of them are here to see the crowning of the homecoming queen and king, but hopefully they'll stick around for all the ball game.
That's just an added bonus to the ball game.
Yeah. And we will have the winner of both of those king and queen after halftime, after we find out who the winners are.
But Don, it's been of course we talked about it earlier before we came on the streaming here, but it's been a hot day for sure.
It's not football weather, is it?
No, but I've seen homecoming up here, working at school so many years when it was be raining and the girls' dresses get all messed up, and so I guess it's a better option to have it like this.
Rain is the one thing you don't want on homecoming. You'll take the heat over the rain in this situation anyway, because the girls they prepare for this all week long. They go out and they get these beautiful dresses and gowns, and they want to look their best, and you can't blame them. But we're about ready to kick it off here with 5:20 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Bleckley leads it, and Hugh Kearney will kick off. I was told his name is not Carney, it's Kearney.
Huh.
I have been mispronouncing that ever since he's been playing.
That's a strong leg.
And I can't tell who's back deep. There's the kick, high end over end kick, and they're going to have a guy take it at the 1. He's at the 5, the 10, cuts back to the middle of the field, 15, tries to cut back to the right at the 20, breaks a tackle, still on his feet over to 25, and we wrap him up. He's still going. We finally bring him down near the 30. Wow, we hit him around the 15. He got 15 more yards at the first contact.
Don, that was number 21. That's the Duval.
Okay.
Running back for Northeast. And he kept those legs going, didn't he?
He did. He was hit just outside the 15. And you're thinking, good stop by the kick team. Well, before he's finally down, he gets 15 more yards, and they're sitting on the 30-yard line.
I know we keep statistics here at Bleckley County, but I know...
I'm sorry?
We keep statistics on plays, but yards after...
Yak.
Contact.
Yeah, what they call yak.
Yeah.
He got 15 more on that one. Okay, here we go. They have a wide out on each side. They got 2 running backs in the backfield with Solomon. He's the quarterback. And that is Miles, and I'm not sure who the other one is yet. He takes a snap, and he gives it to the deep man. That is Miles, and he's on the right side. He's got room over the 35. Looks about the 37. Or was that number 21?
Number 21. That's Duhart again.
That's Duhart, 21. Miles is 24, and they look very similar standing out there. And he's all the way up to the 37. It's going to be second down and 3. So,
well, like we saw in the first drive, Don. I mean, Northeast did move the ball.
Yeah, they did. They,
had a little help from us.
A couple penalties and a sack backed them up. Then they had that huge play that got them in decent range, but we held them on 4th down. But second and 3 from the 37, 4:35 in county here in the first quarter. Bleckley up 7-0. Solomon takes a snap in. He gives it to Duhart again on their stretch play, trying to get him around the right side. He's hit it at the 40 and brought down right at the 40. That's going to be close to the first down. And it depends on the spot. He had to get right on the 40, and I think he did. It's going to be 1st and 10 Northeast, I believe. Yep, they do put it down. It is a first down.
Yeah, so Hayes for Bleckley County made the stop. He went for the legs and tried to stop him short, but he was able to fall up to that first down.
Just as we said, Bleckley's wearing a purple jersey with the black pants now. As the game wears on and the sweat, the young men come out, we may think it's all black.
Yeah, it looks black, doesn't it?
Because they're already there's purple jerseys getting a little bit darker already. We did come out in all black against Hawkinsville earlier this year.
Like I say, my shirt starts leaking.
Yeah. About 1st and 10, Solomon shotgun takes a snap, and he gives it to Miles this time, and he's got room over up the middle, and he's over the 45 up to about the 46-yard line, and Solomon almost dropped the snap, but it didn't disrupt the play any.
Yeah, Miles being at that up back like that beside the quarterback, he hit that line real quick.
It's kind of a strange formation they have with the backs in the backfield, because Solomon is kind of standing in between them, but you got Miles to his right, and Duhart is right behind Miles, and that's a formation
like an eye,
right, offset eye, I guess. So second down and about 4 now for the Royals. Solomon in the shotgun now. Wideouts on each side. He has Duhart and Miles in the backfield with him. Second down and about 4. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. He throws it to the middle. Batted around. Incomplete. No, he did catch it. Now they're saying incomplete. He hit number 6 right in the hands, and he bobbled it up in the air and almost recovered to make the play. But it's going to be third down now for the Raiders. And Solomon was about to get hit right as he threw that ball. We had a heavy rush on him from number 34. Willie Harris, I believe, was in there. So it's third down and 4 from their own 46 for the Raiders here. 7-0. Bleckley leads it with 3:05 to go in the first quarter. And now Solomon's in the shotgun again. And Jesse, there's that offset eye again with Duhart and Miles. And they give it to Duhart on the stretch play. He fumbled the ball, and there's a pile up down there. And
I think Bleckley's on it.
Bleckley's saying they got it, waiting on the official. Now they're saying Northeast got it back.
Can I say it in replay?
Wow. Arkezio Hayes coming out of that pile celebrating, but the men that count say they got it. But it's going to be about a half yard shy of the first down, fourth and half a yard, not even half a yard, really, but half a football.
And they actually gained a yard maybe on the fumble.
He fumbled short. How did we not get that? We had like 3 guys jump in there first, and they had a guy jump in late and got it. But anyway, fourth and about half a football here, just shy of the 50. Solomon will go under center this time. He has 3 guys in the backfield. He takes it and he gives it to Duhart on the stretch. He's got the first down over to 50, gets a block over to 45, over to 40, and brought down around the 36, 37 yard line.
Yeah, I mean, we tried to contain him on that right side of the offense, but he was able to get around the left side of our defense. And one of the jobs of those outside people turn it back in.
Yeah,
that's where your help is.
I don't think the play was designed to go that far out.
I don't either.
Even though it was a stretch, I think he was supposed to go off tackle, but it was bottled up, and he took it on his own to go out. And wise choice is he got the first down and plenty more.
And that's a sign of a good running back.
Yeah, he can good vision there to see where the hole is or is not. And it's first and 10 from the Bleckley 35, so Northeast on the move. Solomon shotgun again. And he gives it to Duhart, who fumbles, but he grabs it right back. He didn't drop it. He just bobbled it. And he got inside the 35 to about the 33 maybe. Going to be second down and 8 right there. Jesse, they're kind of slick. I guess they're having trouble hanging on to the ball here, but they've been fortunate not to lose it.
Yeah. Potential. I mean, he bobbled it that way and ran it a couple of yards and then retained it. Never pick up a yard or 2.
It's going to be second, about a little bit over 8. He didn't get quite 2 to 33. We're down to a minute 9 and counting. A quick quarter here. As this was Northeast's second possession, we've had 1, and Bleckley leads 7-0. But they're on the move.
We need to get some negative yardage.
Well, we need we need a couple of big plays here. Second down now. Solomon shotgun. Takes a snap. He fakes. He's rolling to his left. Throws out here in the flat. It's complete up around the 31. Where they're blowing it dead. They're saying Northeast called a timeout before the play. And I said, we'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll be right back here listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. All right, we're coming back here now live. It is Bleckley 7, Northeast nothing, with 51.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Northeast has it at the just shy of the Bleckley 33. It's second down and about a little bit more than 8 yards, about 8 the length of the football maybe. Well, Jesse, after they tried to run that play and they blew it dead, they actually spotted the ball about a half a yard farther back, so it's almost 9 yards to go now. The ball was sitting almost on the 33. Now it's sitting closer to the 44. So the official didn't. Of course, it's hard to spot it when it's in between the yard lines like that. It's just hard to get it exactly right. Yeah, here we go now. Second down, a little bit over 8 yards to go for the Raiders. Solomon's in the shotgun. He has Duhart and Miles in the backfield with him. And he gives it to Miles on the straight handoff up the middle. He's got the first down and more. He's all the way inside the Bleckley 20, inside the 15, and brought down around the Bleckley 13. Huge run by Miles that time, just right at the gut. Nothing fancy right there at all.
Now that's what I'm saying. They're having positive yards.
And like I said,
play here.
They've got some good size of that offensive line there. If you look at number 77, number 68, and number 55, those are some big kids, and they are plowing the way, as they say. It's 1st and 10 from the Bleckley 14-yard line, and we're down to 30 seconds. So I'm going to take the snap, gives it to Duhart on the read. This time he breaks one tackle, and he gets inside the 10, down around the 8. Actually, that was number 11. That was not.
That was number 11, yeah.
That was not Duhart.
That was Upshaw.
Robert Upshaw on the handoff on the run. And the clock may run out right there. They're down to 10, but they're breaking through the line. Let's see if they try to get the playoff. 5 seconds, and Solomon in the shotgun. And he will get it off. He takes the snap, gives it to, it's like the same guy, Upshaw, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Northeast. They timed that just right, Jesse. The clock ran out during the play, but 8-yard touchdown run from Upshaw makes it 7-6 with the extra point to come. And I don't know if they called us flat-footed there or not, because the clock was about to run out, and I hope our guys wasn't watching the clock.
Yeah, I know, and just we're relaxing a little bit. But
it kind of looked like it was just an easy run for him.
It did. That's what I'm afraid I kind of said that. I don't want to say that, but I mean, I don't know. But
anyway, on for the extra point is number 78. We'll get his name in just a moment. There's a snap that's set down and low kick, but I think it got in there. It did. So we're tied at 7 as we end the first quarter. That was number 78 on the. Well, I can't see it. It's dark. We'll get that in a moment. But,
that is Escobar, Dennis Escobar.
Escobar on the extra point.
Number 78.
I think that's who it was. I think it was 78.
He's got a DL beside him, but he was a pretty big boy to kick there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Once they hit the kickoff, kicks it off, so too. Don, we'd like to say thank you to Mr. Chris Noble for providing that internet service tonight. And all your internet service needs, you can call Mr. Chris. Give me a minute or two, and I'll have his contact information.
Yeah, my son Jacob and his wife, they have it out there where they live, and they're completely satisfied. They love it. It's just exactly what they needed.
Yeah, I was picking at him, texting him a couple of weeks. I said, "Boss man, I'm keeping you busy on it." He said, "Yeah, it left." LOL, right? That's a good thing. When you have a good person providing good service and a good product, that makes it easy to recommend somebody.
Yep.
Chris Nobles, his phone number, and I'll put it on here too on the chat, is 478-308-0596. That's Chris Nobles at 478-308-0596.
All right, Northeast will kick it off, and that is number 78, Jesse. And you just told me his name, I can't remember it.
Duke Escobar.
Escobar will kick it off, and it's a high, short kick. And we got a guy catch it at the 20. He's up to the 25, fixes his face mask up to the 30, and brought down around the 35. You see that? He flips his helmet on the run. That is Rozier, number 18, or Rozier. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Well, we've got a moment, Jesse. I do have the list of senior girls on the homecoming court here. Unfortunately, we do not have their parents' names or their escorts. All we have are names right now. First young lady is Camellia Blash. Second young lady is Anna Brown. We do know her parents. That's Mike and Shayna Brown. And we'll get a few more in just a minute. 1st and 10 Royals from their own 36-yard line.
Let's see if the Royals can come back and answer, Don.
Yep, they did the first drive. 7-7 here. Sasser in the shotgun. He takes the snap, bobbles it, drops it, picks it up, and he just throws it away. He's intercepted! And they got a guy running with it, and he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Northeast. Sasser just picked it up and threw it over the middle, and it hit. It may have been number 11, Upshaw there, Jesse. I'm not sure.
Let's see. That's number Duhart,
number 21. So just like that, Northeast takes the lead 13-7 with the extra point to come. The play was kind of blown up from the start. Sasser dropped the snap. He picked it up. He was under a heavy rush. He just threw it over the middle, and it hit Duhart right in the hands, and
that's the wrong person to throw it to. He knows how to run it back.
Very fast. He ran it back at the middle, and Sasser was the last man, and he got blocked, and he pretty much walked in the end zone untouched. So Escobar on for the extra point with his, I'm going to say, fluorescent orange shoes. And kick is up and good. And that makes it 14-7 Northeast. And we'll go over some more of the young ladies on the homecoming court. We had Camellia Blash, Anna Brown, and Jada Danner, Tia Davis, Kazia Elvine, Maddie Fish, Carrie Gilbert, Jania Johnson, Kelly Jones, Rose Teston, Keith Anderson. These are the young men on the Kings court.
That's right.
I didn't want to make sure I make that clear. Keith Anderson, Bryce Bailey, Marcus Brown, Jack Fernandez, Tal Green, Stephen Knight, Sam Tripp, Jalen Walker, Donald Warren, and Carson Waters.
Which, Don, it's hard to believe. You read out those names, it's hard to believe those young people are seniors.
Right, we've known them since they first saw the light of day, haven't we?
That's right.
Okay, Escobar will kick off again. And Jesse, how do you like his fluorescent orange shoes, or whatever color you want to call that?
That young man,
he probably plays soccer.
Yeah,
I would imagine. And he used a high short kick again, and it's going to go out of bounds up around the Bleckley 25. And I'm sure Coach Lassler will take that one on the 35. And well,
or is he saying 5 and back?
Yeah, he just told the official, Coach Lassler, held up 5 fingers, said 5 and kick it again. I guess with a short kick like that, you may get better field position.
Well, I mean, right, because he's not the strongest kicker.
You may get a better return. But we got a decent return last time, up to the 36. And then
and that kick was received last time maybe at the 20-25?
Right around the 20, yeah. Rozier caught it on the run. And they back them up to their 35 to kick off there. 11:43 to go in the half. 14-7. Northeast leads it on a huge turnover, interception return for a touchdown. And now Escobar will move. Did he just throw the tee off the ground? He's laid the ball on the ground. Just go kick it off the ground.
Well, that's probably what I'd have to do, Don.
Me too, because I'd probably maybe even swing and miss. And Coach Lashley is going to call a timeout.
They need Brittany Lucas on there.
Yeah, she won $100 earlier this year.
Look at that.
Coach Lashley called a timeout before he kicked it, and apparently they didn't hear him. But the Royals will call a timeout here with 11:43 to go in the half. We're down 14-7. Let's see if we can score updates anywhere here. I do know Dodge County's having their homecoming tonight too, Jesse. And for the life of me, this is the first time I remember Dodge and Bleckley both having homecoming the same week.
Wow. Who are they playing?
Southwest out of Macon.
Southwest.
I may be wrong on that, but I just don't remember it happening.
Another region game, right?
Yep. Yeah, we'll check out Region 3AA while we got a moment here.
Yeah, I guess Coach Lasher, when he saw that ball laying on the ground like that, he thought they might be, I don't know why they'd be doing an onside kick, but he wasn't. He didn't get far off the ground, did he?
No, he
didn't. They could have easily touched one of the Blackley's.
Score update, Dodge County 6, Southwest nothing. Dublin is playing East Lawrence tonight. They're up 7-0. That could get ugly quick there. Washington County, nothing on them. And, of course, Northeast and Bleckley right here. So that's score updates we have. Jesse being its homecoming, I wonder how many people here from years past, other than, of course, you and I, but we're not Bleckley grads.
I actually see, there comes Miss Brittany Lucas down there today. Kicking that. How much money did she win? $100?
I think it's $100 from the 10-yard line, and the 20-yard line is $200, and the 30 is $400. I believe that's what it is. 300, I'm sorry. There's the kick. It's short, and it's taken by, I'm not sure that is Williams at the 5, just to the 30 to 35, and run out of bounds around the 40. So we gained 5 yards. Actually, going to mark it at the 41. We gained 6 yards on the do-over, I guess, Jesse.
Yep. After a 10-yard penalty on them, really. Yep. 2 5-yards.
And Mr. Kevin Carr just gave me the score update on Dodge, 60-0 over Southwest. I believe it's $100 from the 10, $200 from the 20, and $300 from the 30. I believe it is. I'd have to try for the 10-yard from the 10, which will be a 20-yard field goal. All right, 1st and 10 from the 41. Bryce Bailey's in the Wildcat now, wide out on each side. Bailey takes a snap. He fakes the Hayes. He's going to keep it himself, and he's hit behind the line. He's going to lose a yard back to the 40. So Northeast is all over that.
Yeah.
Jesse, I thought I saw Mr. Ben Dykes down there just then. I believe I did. Maybe I did, but Mr. Mr. Ben loves to come to all the ball games. Now, he'll walk around and talk to everybody here.
Oh, Mr. Ben. Yeah, he's having a good time over there.
But he'll eventually find his seat and watch the game. But he will talk to everybody. Second down. They mark it at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Sasser takes the snap. He's wanting to throw. Throwing out here on the left side. It's complete to Bryce Bailey. Run out of bounds at the Northeast 47. It's going to be a first down. That back shoulder throw that Jake Fromm loves to throw so much.
Yeah. Lawrence Kager over there, wouldn't he?
Boy, I know on TV that was a perfect throw.
Yeah.
Especially the touchdown pass. And I know I'm a Georgia fan, but Jake Fromm can throw that back shoulder pass better than anybody in the country right now, if you ask me. Or at least as good.
Yep.
1st and 10, Sasser shotgun now, 2 wideouts to the right. Williams in the backfield. He takes the snap. He gives it Williams on the read. He cuts back in the middle, and he's hitting the line. Nothing doing, no gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Northeast plugged that up, and just like they're beating their offensive line on that play.
Yeah, the score right now is 14 for Northeast, Bleckley 7.
And 10:40 to go in county here in the first half. Again, at halftime, they will crown the homecoming queen and king, and we'll bring that to you in the second half. Bryce Bailey in the Wildcat. He takes the snap. He fakes. He keeps it up the middle, and he got tripped up, or he may have gotten more. And he's brought down at the 44. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6 from right there. And Jesse, I'm thinking 4-down territory unless we lose some yardage here on 3rd down. And Sasser is back into the quarterback position. Bailey will go wide right. Nobody wide left this time. And Williams in the backfield with Sasser.
Trying to jump on.
Oh, and they do. The hard count gets their defensive end, so that'll be 5 of the 6 yards. And should make it 3rd and maybe a long one because it's closer to 7 than it is 6, just like over there.
Well, that changes even 3rd and 1 to 4th and 1. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're definitely in 4-down territory, I would think. They mark it at the 39. It's going to be 3rd and almost 2 here. About a yard and a half. They got to get just shy of the 37, and we're sitting on the 39. And they're waiting to get the play in from the sideline. And now Bailey will go back into the Wildcat as Sasser will spread out wide to the right. And Williams in the backfield with Bailey. Maxwell is the H-back over on the right side. Now, Williams goes in motion. Bailey takes the snap just straight up the middle. He's going to get the first down. Gets hit hard around the 35. Falls forward to about the 34. But will be a 1st and 10 for the Royals as Bryce Bailey just took it straight up the gut.
Yeah, I noticed our line. We won that battle.
Yeah, big hole.
We pushed off and made a hole there.
Big hole right there. And Bailey got popped right at 35. But, hey, he fell forward. He didn't fall backwards. They're sitting at the 34, 1st down and 10. Now Bailey's still in the Wildcat. Sasser's wide left this time. Hard count, but they're not jumping. Now Bailey takes the snap, gives it to Hayes on the read. He cuts back in and hit it the line, and not much, maybe a yard to the 33-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and about 9. With 9 minutes, reaching the 9-minute mark here to go here in the half. It's 14-7. Northeast leads it. Difference in the game now, they have a pick 6 that they had just a few moments ago. 2nd and about 9 now. Bailey moves back into the Wildcat formation. Sasser still wide left, and Arpencil Hayes in the backfield with him. Bailey takes a snap. He fakes. He's rolling to his left. He's wanting to throw. He throws out here. It's complete in the middle to that's Eli Mullis, young freshman, up around the 24-yard line. That's going to be close to a 1st down, Jesse. Depends on the spot. They spot it right at the 24.
Was that Mullis?
That was Eli Mullis, number 3. He is a young freshman getting some playing time here. He took a pop, but he jumped
got
back
stuck.
up.
He got stuck.
To his credit, he jumped right back up. Now they're going to bring the. Well, no, they are saying 1st down. I thought they were going to bring the chains out. But 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line. Dodge County 15-0 over Southwest. Score update from Mr. Kevin Carr. 1st and 10 from the 24. Sasser back in at quarterback now. Wide out on each side. And Williams in the backfield. No, it's Hayes. He goes in motion. He takes a snap. Gives it to Hayes on the comeback counter play. He dodges around. He's trying to get through. He's inside the 20. Inside the 15. And he's down around the 10. And it's going to be a 1st down right around the 10-yard line. Now, it depends on the spot. If it's 1st and goal or 1st and 10, I think he's going to be just shy of the 10. So it'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 11.
Now, what I noticed about our running backs, we have some very quick running backs.
They're not the biggest in the world.
No, but if you get a little room, and they cut, make some short cuts, and they get a little room, that's when they can pick up that big yardage.
And you notice just that, Hayes, with the cut he made, he made He lucky he won't get much, but he ended up getting a good hit.
Right.
1st and 10, right at the 11. Bailey in a Wildcat, he takes the snap, he's running up the gut, he pulls one tackle with him, and he's near the 5. He's going to be second down right there. He may have got to the 6. It's going to be 2nd and 5 right there.
We look like we're in a hurry up offense here now.
Yeah, and Bailey will stay in the Wildcat formation. Sasser's wide left, and Hayes is in the backfield with him. Maxwell is the H-back, and now Hayes will go in motion. Bailey takes the snap. He's going to run off left tackle. He's got some room. He's in there. Touchdown, Bleckley County. 6-yard touchdown run from Bryce Bailey. We're an extra point away from tying it up here. And Jesse, the way both teams are moving the football, we may see some points on the board tonight.
It looks that way now. I mean, the first quarter went by real quick. It slowed down a little bit here, but I mean,
well, both teams have thrown the ball a little bit, but they ran it mostly, and that keeps the clock running. And Trey Corner on for the extra point. Sasser will hold it with 7:12 to go in the half here. There's a snap that's set down and low kick, but I think it got in. Yes, it did. Kick is good. With 7:12 to go in the half, we're tied at 14. We'll take a short break and be right back. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. Okay, welcome back, everybody. With 7:12 to go in the half, we're tied at 14. The Royals just took it down on a 6-yard run from Bryce Bailey. That was officially a 59-yard drive as they started their own 41-yard line. And Jesse, like we said, went for break. Both these teams are moving football. We're a long way from the final score here because there may be some points put up tonight.
I think whoever has that good defensive stand a couple of times is going to be the difference of the game.
Of course, Northeast one scores come via pick 6, but they count no matter how you got it. And Kearney will kick it high. End over end kick will be taken by their man at the 1 or the 2 up to the 5, 10 to 15. And he breaks one tackle, now trying to reverse his field. He's still around the 15. Now he's at the 20. At the 25, he's got some room. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Down the sideline he goes, and we chase him. He keeps his feet, and we finally run him down. The ball comes out. It's still loose. We got a guy chasing it. And I think Blakely's going to have it at our own 1-yard line.
Wow.
How about that? Unbelievable. And, it was a long kick return. He was hit around the 25 and he stumbled, trying to keep his feet right down the sideline. He got hit around the 20. The ball came out and it rolled all the way down to the Bleckley 2, and we finally recovered it there. So, when was the last time have you ever seen anything like that?
What I heard somebody say "loud." That's about all you could say.
I mean,
go from one end to the other end.
You had to see it, folks. Like, we really can't describe it here on the air. But the ball just, how it stayed in bounds, I'll never know. It went straight down the field. It never kicked left. It goes left just a little bit inside of bounds. But anyway, it stays in bounds, and we have it at our own 2.
Yeah. Wow.
And Sasser will be in at quarterback, but Hayes in the backfield. They're in their own end zone. Got to be careful here.
He had a shotgun.
In the shotgun, Sasser hard count, and we got him. We're going to get a free 5 out of it. That'll get us out of the hole a little bit. I think their guy jumped on the far side. So, Jesse, I was just thinking, you hand off that deep in the end zone, you better have some good blocking.
That's what I was thinking.
Because he's got to run 5 yards just to get to the goal line.
Right.
But the hard count gets us out to the 7, and that'll help.
A little breathing room there.
Yeah.
It makes another First and 5. I'm sorry. So that makes it.
But I'm still amazed how that ball did not go out of bounds. It rolled right down the sideline from the 20-yard line all the way to the 2, staying in bounds, with nobody touching it until one of our guys fell on it.
I mean, I thought he was pretty much gone. We had one player who's going to possibly catch him, and
so that good hustle by whoever recovered that ball and not giving up on the play. All right, 1st and 5. Bryce Bailey in the Wildcat. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down over the 10 up to about the 12. Well, I say the first down. He's going to be close to it, right around the 12-yard line. I thought he was going to get a little bit more than that, and he may be. They're marking him just shy. I think Jesse maybe just shy of the 12.
The line judge had more than first down.
But now they're saying first down.
Right,
okay,
yeah.
I was looking at Mr. Kip McGuire, who had flipped the second down marker over already over there.
I got my binoculars, and I was looking at the line judge over there, and his foot was not where.
Right. But anyway, it is 1st and 10 from just outside the 12-yard line. Bryce Bailey back in the Wildcat formation again. A low snap, and he can't pick it up. He finally does, and he's going to be sacked back around the 5. And luckily, he didn't lose it trying to pick it up.
Exactly.
And,
they were on him in a hurry too.
Yes, sir. They were there, and if he doesn't pick it up clean, they have the football again. And back to the 6. That can be second down and about 16. He lost back to the 6-yard line. 5:58 in county here in the half. We're tied at 14, and we've seen some crazy stuff, Jesse. We've seen a pick 6 and then a kickoff that was a.
Yeah, and I'm sure. I mean, Coach Laston, they conserved the calling down here.
Sasser's back in the quarterback, 2nd and 16 in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's wanting to throw, rolling to his left, and he's throwing out here, trying to hit a man, and it's batted around. It's called. He got rid of it. He's all the way down the sideline. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Bleckley County. That is Bryce Bailey. He got behind the defense, and their defensive guy tried to gamble and pick it, and he missed. And Jesse, when you're the last man and you gamble and miss, it's over with.
Yeah, the Northeast defender cut in front of him.
He gambled, tried to pick it off.
He did, and he missed it, and it went into Bailey's hands, and nobody behind him.
And Bryce Bailey can run.
I mean, after he caught the ball, he ran about 65 yards, probably 60 or 65 or 70 yards.
Officially, a 94-yard pass play from Sasser to Bailey. And like we said, the guy that was the last man from Northeast, he gambled to try to jump in front for the pick, and he missed. And Bailey caught it and turned. There was nobody there, and he goes the rest of the way, touchdown Bleckley. And
wow.
Trey Corner on for the extra point. What a turn of events here, Jess.
Matter of inches, isn't it, Don?
There's the snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. So Bleckley takes a 21-14 lead. Jesse, you go from Northeast, potentially down there inside our 20, to us recovering the fumble on the kickoff, and then going from them almost having a pick to a long 94-yard touchdown pass.
And again, on that kickoff a while ago, we just had one player that could catch him down once he got in the open field, and he was able to stumble him up enough. And
we had
that's just a
right. We had another guy trailing that didn't give up on the play, and he recovers the fumble. I'm not sure who it was, but
now you remember Georgia Auburn a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And late in the game, all of a sudden Auburn receiver has the ball and he's heading to the end zone.
Yep.
Same situation here.
That's one reason the coaches tell you never give up on the play no matter what, because anything could happen. And I said it before, and I said I don't know how to roll that ball stayed in bounds over there, because he fumbled right around the 20. It rolls 18 more yards to the 2, right down the sideline, and stays in bounds.
Yeah. Now, what would you say about the Arch's pass? The Arch was kind of high, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It was not a laser pass.
Right. It was one of those that it looked like it was going to be picked off, in my opinion. I thought the guy had it. He went right through his, just over
up
his.
For grabs in a way.
Yeah.
It was not a,
He didn't throw it on the line.
He didn't throw it on the line.
But you don't have to write that down. All you got to do is write down what happened, and that was a touchdown pass.
Yep.
And Carney will kick it off for the Royals. And he pooches it shy. He's going to hit around the 30. And it stays in bounds. And we got a guy. We got it. I think Bleckley got it. And he did. Bleckley football right around the Northeast 30-yard line.
Yeah, we kicked it in no man land.
Yeah, there was nobody there.
About the 30-yard line, and we hustled down there and we recovered it. Northeast
and it stayed in bounds by about maybe
barely
3 or 4 feet. And Jesse, when it hit, it looked like
had a backspin on it.
Like a Tiger Woods wedge.
Yeah,
I mean, this is hit spun backwards. It did not kick either way, left or right.
First and 10.
And
Purple and gold.
of course, in the kickoff, that's a free ball. It doesn't have to be touched. And I'm not sure who got it for us. We had a guy dive on it, and they had a guy dive on top of him, but we got it. First and 10 from the Northeast 29. Here come the Royals. Sasser in the shotgun, wide out on each side. He's in the backfield with him. He takes the snap. He throws her. It's complete to number 16. He's up to the 20. Breaks the tackle inside the 15, down around the 13-yard line. And that is Marshall, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah. Who was that? Number 16?
Rozier on the catch.
Yeah, 16. That's who it is.
Rozier 16, not 18. I was calling him 18 while ago.
And Don, we got plenty of time here. We're 5 minutes ago before halftime.
First and 10 from the 14-yard line now. Sasser in the shotgun, takes a snap. He gives it to Hayes on the read. He's up in the middle. Oh, we look, he's going to break through, but they make the tackle right around the 10. I thought he had that big hole. He was going to walk to the end zone there for a moment because there was a hole there, but it closed quickly.
Yeah, and of course where we are, we couldn't see the angle, but he had some speed hitting the line, and he was stopped pretty quick at the line.
And it's stopped just inside the 11. It's going to be second down and about 6.5 there. Northeast has called a timeout here, Jesse. So we can catch our breath maybe.
Yeah. I'd like to say again, thank you to Mr. Chris Nobles for providing our internet service tonight. And if you need to get in touch with him, I need to put it on the chat box for here, but I'll say it anyway. I got off of it. I'll get there in just a minute now. Here it is. It's 478-308-0596. That's Mr. Chris Nobles for your internet service. It's 478-308-0596.
Now we appreciate Mr. Nobles for providing internet service here tonight. Thank you so much. And Jesse, Northeast has had a turnover on their last 2 kick returns. And, of course, the second one was a plan. I mean, that was planned all the way when Kearney kicked it that way. And they didn't have anybody right around that area, around the 25 and 30-yard line. And that ball just hit the ground and spun backwards like a golf shot, like a wedge that you want to throw at the pin and bring it back. And
You could kind of see it happening, couldn't
Right.
you? You know,
So that tells me that was planned the whole way.
but it was executed perfectly, though.
Yep, they did exactly what you want to do. Kick it where they ain't. And if it stays in bounds, it's a live football. And we have it second and about 6 from just inside the 11. A little bit over 6 yards to go. We got to get to the 4 for the first down.
Don, we've done a good job by drawing them off sides several times.
Sasser in the shotgun, wide out on each side. Hayes in the backfield with him. Maxwell is in the H-back. He takes the snap, gives it, fakes to Hayes. No, he gives it to Hayes, trying to get around the outside. Steps on, he's got the 10. Sit on his feet down around the 5, and he's going to be, I think he got the first down inside the 5. He did. It's going to be around the 3-yard line. He was stiff-arming the guy, Jess, right at the 10.
He did.
And they were just like hanging on to one another as they ran.
He kept those legs going. He was kind of leaning to the left running, wasn't he?
It's first and goal from the market. The scoreboard's saying the 4, but it looks like maybe inside the 4.
It's inside the 4, Don.
And we got that power package.
It's inside the 3, actually.
Bailey and the Wildcat with the power package, the 2 defensive linemen in front of him. And he takes the snap. He's going to run behind all this big, massive humanity, but they break through and nothing doing. He didn't get anything on that, maybe half a yard. But
that might have been one of those telegraph plays. You know, they kind of knew who was going to get the ball.
But I was watching that. Those 2 defensive linemen, I didn't see them hit a soul. They ran right by the 2 guys who's made the tackle there. And it's going to be second and goal, and they call it maybe a yard gain on the play they mark it at the 3.
We got number 34 in there.
Yeah, Willie Harris. I can't tell who the other one is. Bailey in that same formation. He takes the snap. This time he gives it to Hayes on the replay. And Hayes is in there. Touchdown, Byram County.
For another touchdown.
So the Royals increase their lead here to 27-14 with the extra point to come. And another quick score update: Dallas County 22, Southwest nothing. That is in the. Well, if I can pull it back up, I'll tell you.
Hey, Don, and we're getting close to the half here.
That is in the second quarter.
Second quarter.
Yeah.
The Northeast got the ball first.
That's right. We'll get the opening kickoff of the second half. And 3:53 to go in the half, and Bleckley up 27-14 as Trey Corner's in for the extra point. Sasser will hold it. And they're offside again, and they block it, I think.
But did we stop?
They stopped it. He never did kick it, did he?
Nah.
So offside, so we'll do it again. And they're trying to, I guess, judge the snap count because that's twice they jumped offsides on the extra point here tonight.
And Don, one thing I say about the academics of our players, we got some smart kids out there. So that shows too up on the football field.
And Coach Lashler's telling them to decline the penalty so we can kick it from the same spot. They hadn't moved it up. But I guess you want to keep it in the same spot to keep the chemistry and the continuity there.
Yeah, that's right. You get consistency, routine, and
at extra point, and we set it to 10. It's a 20-yard kick, and they do move it back, and they'll kick it from the 10. And again, they load the lineup. They're coming after it. There's a snap that's set down. It's up, and the kick is good. With 3:53 to go in the half, it is now Bleckley 28, Northeast 14. And Jesse, I hear sirens everywhere.
What's going on here?
I'm not sure what's going on around Bleckley County or Cochran, but
That's next.
they're.
Is that Chris next door, though?
It may be.
That's
I think
what
it
it
is. Okay. And Jesse, looking over on the far right-hand corner across from us, you see the homecoming court and their escorts lining up over there.
Oh, yeah. Let's get to the important time here now.
Okay, I'm going to test your memory here.
Uh-oh.
You graduated from...
Fullerton Academy in Pioneer, Georgia.
That's right. Okay. Who was y'all's homecoming queen your senior year? Can you remember that? I have no idea. I know who ours was. That's why I was wondering if you and I are the same age.
Peavy.
Okay. Related to you?
No, actually, no. She's actually was related to Sheriff Van Peavy, and her brother right now is the sheriff over there in Digley County.
I graduated from Dodge County High School. That's no secret. Everybody knows that. And Miss Jennifer Beasley was our homecoming queen. I remember that. And I have no idea where Jennifer is these days.
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
It's been.
And actually, Marcia, she trains police dogs now.
Okay.
And I think she's even delivered some here to Bleckley County before.
Kearney will kick it off for the Royals. And again, the same kind of kick right around the 25, but they got a guy pick it up this time. Well, he's trying to pick it up, and he falls on it right at the 25-yard line. And Northeast will have it right there. Miss Jennifer Beasley was our homecoming queen, and I think she ended up being a teacher somewhere maybe in South Georgia. But
yeah.
I couldn't tell you last time I saw her, but I do remember she was our queen. That was a few years ago.
One thing I'd like to say is, our hearts and our prayers go out to Miss Jan Thomas. Do you know anything about that? Her daughter passed away last week. Jennifer Thomas Mastron. She was a teacher over there in Perry Middle School.
Okay, yeah. And last I heard, they did not know the cause of death.
No,
we're not going to announce it.
I know
here,
her husband, but again,
I wouldn't put it on the air here.
Yeah, that her family and great teacher, great influence.
That was
people over that way.
That was tragedy there. That was. All right, here we go. Solomon in the shotgun for the Raiders. He takes the snap and he gives it to Miles, number 24. And he's going to get up to about the 28-yard line, gain of about 3 on the play. Going to be second down and 7. Yeah, that was tragic. Young teacher, she wasn't very old, was she?
No, 46. And then, like I said, I know her husband is principal over in Crawford County, and as being in the education business, you get to know these people and you build relationships with them. Don, we need a defensive stance. Yeah, we need to stop them.
They moved it up to about the 29. It's going to be second down and 6 right there. I can't see that. You're going to have to. Second down and 6. Solomon in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He fakes. He's going to throws out in the flat to the left side. It's complete. He's going to get the first down over the 35 and near the 40 out of bounds. And
it says Kyle Byram.
And this is Kyle Byram. That is my cousin's son. He says, "Man, I listen to y'all every Friday night. Y'all do a great job. We appreciate that, Kyle. And I will not tell everybody your nickname for saying that compliment for us. We won't. He knows what I'm talking about. But good to hear from you, Kyle. I'm glad you listened. Thank you so much for the compliment. First down, Northeast at the Bleckley 39-yard line. Solomon shotgun again. Long count. He takes the snap. He's rolling to his right. He's looking at throws right here in the flat. It's incomplete. Off the hands of number 13, right around their 45-yard line. It'll be second down and 10. 2:55 to go in the half here.
He had a step on our defender there, and just off the fingertips, like you said. So.
And what I've noticed when Northeast does throw, they're throwing short routes. They're not really throwing down the field.
I think they get the ball to the playmakers and they can make it happen.
They'll make a play out in space. Second down and 10 from the 39.
I got to thinking, Don, have we seen a punt tonight?
We have not. Not from either team. We've seen a stop on downs. We've seen a pick 6, and that's the only way drives have been stopped so far. Second and 10 now. Solomon's shotgun trips to the right. He takes the snap, And he gives it to, see, the Miles or Duhart at the middle. Duhart at the middle. They look just alike other than their number. But the numbers are similar, 21 and 24. That is Duhart. And he gained up to about the 42, gain of about, well, not quite 3, just shy of the 42. We third down and a long 7, short 8, as they say.
Yeah, number 24.
Get up, get loud!
Miles is on the sideline right now.
Third down and about, we're going to call it a short 8 here. 2:24 and counting. They're in no hurry here, Jesse. Even though they're down 2 touchdowns and they're going to have to kick off to start the second half.
Duhart's got some big thighs on that fella.
Solomon shotgun with Duhart in the backfield with him. He takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking to throw. Throws a comeback screen to the left. Incomplete. And if he hadn't been caught, that wasn't going anywhere. We were all over that. And the receiver got hit. He's slow to get up, but he is back up. And good defensive stand there by the Royals. It's going to be 4th and about 8. Let's see what they want to do. And now they look like they are going to send the punt team on.
They almost have to at this point. I mean,
right, they roll right, Jesse, and you throw back left. A lot of times you have a big play there, but we were right there on it. The receiver went to catch it, and he got hit, and the ball was knocked loose, incomplete. And I said if he catches it, he's not going to get anything anyway. So 4th down, they will punt it, and we got Bryce Bailey and Marcus Brown. Is that Marcus Brown back there with him?
let's see.
Can't tell who the punter is. High snap, but he catches it, gets it off. Pretty good punt. And it's called fumble, but he got it. Yeah, well, I hope we got it back.
That's a halo rule. They didn't give me any room.
Right, the defender was right on him as he fumbled, but that was not Marcus Brown.
19.
19. I have not seen Marcus Brown tonight. Is he
Lamont
playing?
Webb. I mean, that had to be a penalty. They haven't dropped it yet.
They're huddled up talking now. I don't know if they're talking about that or not. You're right. He was.
I mean, I looked at the binoculars. He's right there on him. He didn't give me any room to get it. Come on now.
Bleckley did recover at their own 30. They did recover the fumble, and apparently
Devon's out there looking.
yeah, they're not going to call it. Doesn't look like.
Oh, that's pitiful.
Yeah, you're right. He was all over him.
We're not on a private radio station, so we can give our opinion.
Right. And speaking of Marcus Brown, I do see him going wide now. He is playing it now. He hasn't caught a ball yet, so he's been kind of quiet. 1st and 10 from the 30. Sasser in the shotgun. 1:55 to go. We've got 2 timeouts to work with, Jesse. Even though our board says 3, we got 2. I know we called one. Sasser takes the snap, gives it to number 23. That is Taylor, I believe, and he's hit the line and driven back. But forward progress is going to give him a yard to the 31. I think it was Taylor, number 23.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, 2nd and 9. But you're right. That was, I don't know how they missed that because he was so close to him. He probably could have shook hands before the ball got there.
I don't know.
2nd and 9 now. Sasser in the shotgun, wide out on each side. Taylor in the backfield with him. Takes the snap and he fakes. He's looking to throw. Going down the right sideline, trying to talk at Brown. And Brown was being held up and checked, but no flag right around the 50-yard line. And
okay, be quiet.
well, no, you're right. I mean,
wow.
Brown was trying to break free right around midfield, and look, the guy just reached out and grabbed him.
Ball's in the air.
It looked like he just reached out and grabbed him.
I know.
That is Butler, number 23. I beg your pardon.
I go to these games. Sometimes I try to do the officiating.
Yeah, me too, because I'm a former official.
Yeah.
That is Butler, number 23, and this time he goes wide left, trips to the right. Nobody in the backfield with Sasser. 3rd down and 9. Minute 20 to go. Sasser takes the snap, and he's going to pull it down and run a draw. He's up to the 35, trying to break a tackle, and he's not going to do it. And they mark him down around the 37. It's going to be 4th and about 3. Come up just about 3 yards shy of the 1st down clock. For some reason, the clock stopped, and I didn't see anybody call a timeout. And it's sitting on 1:18.
I haven't seen the timeout either.
Why is the clock stopped here? Coach Lassiter is questioning that right now. I mean, it should not have. It shouldn't have stopped because that's just a running play. I don't understand this at all. It still stopped unless it's malfunctioned. Now they're down. I think it'd be a malfunction, Jesse, because it's down to 1 second now, and that shouldn't be right.
I mean,
He was tackled at 1:18 and it stopped. So I'm not. Now they got it on 57 seconds. Apparently it's malfunction, I guess. And they're going to get that corrected. Now, you don't want to be in a hurry here. I know what Coach Lash was thinking. Run as much time you can and then punt it. You don't want to go for it here, 4th and 3 from your own 37.
Well, we have the offense out there.
Yeah, but I'm thinking he may try the hard count or something.
I would think so.
I just don't think he'd go for it, but who knows? I'm not the coach. I'm just Joe Blow, you know.
I taught that boy. He better not do that.
They leave the clock at 57, but I don't know if that can't be right.
Well, it depends on what they do with the play clock.
That's true. Play clock's sitting at 25.
It was at 40, see?
Right.
So
that's 15 seconds.
Yeah, 15 seconds. It was on 118. We saw it on 118.
They wind it with 57 seconds, but it's not running. I'm thinking we got a clock malfunction unless they're keeping it on the field because the referee wound it, but it's still not running. They got to get this right before we run a play. Coach Lashley's got to get this right. Unless they may be keeping it on the field now. And now Northeast will call their last time out. They had one.
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it?
No.
Mute point, but I don't know what's going on.
But we have no idea how much time is left in the half, folks. The scoreboard's saying 57 seconds, but I don't think that's correct. I'm thinking they got to be keeping it on the field now because of the malfunction.
Red Rover, send James on over. James is on the way.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah.
He's probably tired of us having to call him.
Well, no, I don't know what he was talking about when we were talking. What was he trying to coach?
Volleyball.
He was giving some kind of instructions and trying to help us with this.
I've never heard that kind of stuff in volleyball. When I played volleyball, you were just playing for fun, you know.
1 point here, 1 point there.
Yeah, you know, I do know, you know, a lot of the rules of volleyball. There's a lot of them I don't know. Now we're down to 48.5 seconds.
Who knows? You know,
I guess we'll see if they start the clock.
It is in the right before halftime, Amy. Yes.
What we got here?
Amy
Hagler. Okay.
She's the one. She gave us the warning that James was coming.
Okay.
We appreciate that warning.
A warning, not a heads up. A warning. Again, and this is part of Amy. This part of this equipment is Amy. So James can't make her mad, or we may lose our equipment. 4th down now for the Royals. 4th and about 3 from the 37, and Northeast just used their last time out.
Amy said James was calling volleyball stats.
Oh, the stats. Okay. I thought he may have been coaching the way that sounded. I didn't know what that was. Reminder, folks.
Sometimes like calling the baseball, writing it down on the scoreboard, books, keeping the books and stuff.
Again, at that time, they were crowned the homecoming queen and king.
And they've been patiently waiting over there. I mean, the game was going by real fast the first quarter, and it slowed down somewhere here.
After the half, and when we come back for the third quarter, we will announce the winners. But Jesse, with social media, everybody will know before we come back.
That's James. That's James on Amy's phone.
Oh, okay. All right, 4th down, and we're lined up to go for this, Jesse, unless it's going to be a quick kick or a hard count. Sasser's in at quarterback, and it may be a hard count. You see Coach Sasser standing behind the official. He's going to call a timeout if they don't jump. That's exactly what he did. And he calls a timeout. So Bleckley takes the timeout here. And we're down to 1. They're down to none. Scoreboard says they have 1, but they've used them all. I think they have. I think they've called 3. So 4th down.
James just said he'd just go home, but James said he'd just go home. I said no.
No. We got room up here. Come on and join us. More the merrier.
And James, the air's working pretty good up here tonight. So you need to come on.
A lot better than it was the last home game. Quick recap here. The score is Bleckley 28, Northeast 14, and the scoreboard says 38.8 seconds in the half. We assume that's correct. We had a clock problem just a moment ago.
So now we had Bleckley scored first. No.
Yeah, Bleckley scored first because Northeast took the opening drive and they lost it on downs. We drove down and scored. They took it right back down and scored, tied at 7, and then we threw a pick 6. That gave them a 14-7 lead. But then we drove down and scored, and then kicked off, and they take a long.
It was a long onside kick.
When we tied it at 14, we kicked off, and they ran it all the way back and fumbled, and we got it at our own 2. And then
it's a very extraordinary play. It's unusual.
We'll finish that in a minute. We're about ready to get it. We're going to line up and punt this thing. Carrigan will punt it. They have a guy deep back around their own 25. There's a snap, and Carrigan gets it off. High short kick. Going to hit about the Northeast 43. Bounce sideways, and we're down it right at the 43. And Northeast have it first and 10 right there with 30.9 seconds to go.
And no timeouts now.
The board says 1, but I think they done burned their 3. We'll see.
Yeah, I saw the official a while ago point toward it.
I thought they burned 3 already, but we'll see.
They burned 2, then a while ago I saw the official point.
Yeah, I know they called that one earlier. I thought they did. We'll see, though. 30 seconds to go.
Scoreboard could be wrong.
It could be the clock messed up. So, and they have us for 1 timeout, and I'm pretty sure that's correct. I know we've only done 2. First and 10 from the 33.
I think we heard they said they couldn't get the clock to work, so
people
they're keeping
next
it
door.
on the field.
So the time is being kept on the field. So, folks, we have no idea. Clock's just 30 seconds, but don't take our word on that one because, trivia here, Jesse. Which official on the field's keeping the time? I know.
The back.
You are the correct.
Back
you
judge.
are the man, the back judge. At least that way it used to be. Now they may have changed since they over the years. But there's the snap. Solomon takes it, flag down, and a false start on the Raiders. And now the clock is at all zeros. But that's not right. No, false start there.
A good crowd out tonight, Don.
Yep. They're patiently waiting on the homecoming, but we got to wait a few more seconds. The penalty's back to the Northeast 38. It'll be first and 15, and again, not sure how much time is left. They're keeping it on the field with the clock malfunctioning. And Solomon's in the shotgun. He has twins on each side, and he has Duhart, I believe, in the backfield with him. And he'll send a man in motion. Solomon takes the snap. He's wanting to throw, drop straight back. Not much of a rush. Now we're sacking way back at the, well, not way back, but back at the 32. He's going to lose, about 4 yards on the play, maybe 5.
Number 30 for Bleckley County. That would be Stanley? Zach Stanley?
And the clock is running on the field, however much time it is, because they're hustling back to the line. But
it's got to be almost.
It's got to be getting close to the end. Solomon takes the snap, wanting to throw again, throws way up to the right. Oh, they just intercepted it. We got a guy running with it, but it's going to be brought down around their 35-yard line now. It depends on how much time we got, Jesse. If we want to try something deep here on the right before half. Jameer Marshall picks it off, right, and he's brought down at the Northeast 35. Jesse, if that receiver doesn't tackle him, it's a touchdown.
It was. That was a long throw because he was on the right side of the field toward the Bleckley side.
Right,
he threw it back across the Northeast side. Long throw, and Bleckley had plenty of time.
Yeah, it kind of hung up there, and he threw it from this hash marks. And boy, you got to have an arm to throw that thing on a road from like that.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
And he threw it pretty well. He just hung it up there. So now I don't know how much time is left, but Coach Lassiter apparently going to try to get something else here before the half is over. We do have 1 timeout remaining. Again, the time being kept on the field. Play clock down to 12. We may have to burn that last time out, and we do here because we're still huddled up on the sideline, and that will make you pull your hair out.
Yeah.
Coach Lassiter, I see Coach Lassiter there. Coach Byram is in the middle of the offensive huddle now. Somehow or another, apparently couldn't get on the same page here. And yeah, I do know Coach Byram. If anybody's wanting to know, that name is familiar to me. First and 10 from the Northeast 35. We're getting close to halftime. Got to be just a few seconds left. It's 28-14. Bleckley leads Northeast, and the homecoming court is patiently waiting to take the field. And Jesse, I don't have any more score updates, but last we heard, Dodge is up over Southwest 22-0. Bleckley has burned their last time out. Now the school board has us with 3 timeouts and 16 seconds on the clock. I know the timeout's wrong, but I'm not sure about the time.
Well, you don't trust any of it. I guess it's the score.
Yeah, and it's nobody's fault. It's just the clock malfunctioned with just over a minute to go.
I say we're going pretty deep with this ball.
Bryce Bailey will line up at quarterback as Sasser has went wide. No, Sasser's not even on the field.
Number 11?
No, that's Marcus Brown wide right, and can't tell who this is wide left down here. Bailey takes a snap, he fakes, he's rolling to his left, he's wanting to throw, he's being rushed. He throws long down the field. Got a man down there, Marcus Brown, but he overthrew him at the goal line. Marcus Brown was breaking open right in the middle of the field, but Bailey put a little too much mustard on it. And it's going to be second down now.
Well, he's got a strong arm.
And that is number 16, Rozier, is the wide out on this side. As Sasser is now coming back on the field. He may go to quarterback, and Bailey may go back to receiver. And Rozier comes off the field.
The play clock hasn't even started. Yeah, it's going. It's going.
And the game clock's still on 16. That can't be right. There can't be much left. I mean, it's got to be getting close.
Yeah, that could have been a touchdown.
Yeah, Marcus Brown was there. The pass just a little long. Sasser in the shotgun now. He takes a snap, and he fakes to Hayes. He's rolling to his left. He's wanting to throw. Throws out here on the flat. It's complete to Bryce Bailey. Up around the 25. He's out of bounds inside the 25. Going to be shy of the first down, but he did stop the clock with whatever time is left. And we do not know. It's going to be third down. He's close to the first down, Jesse, because he had to get to the 25.
I'm looking at the back, Judge.
Did
He say 2 seconds? Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's got a 2, holding up 2.
I think the PA announcer to our left, Mr. Shane said, man.
I mean, it is second down, but why would a back judge be holding up with 2 fingers, right?
Well, it's actually third down.
Yeah.
But it's got to be inches for the first down. They're right there at the 25. That's what it had
2
to be.
seconds, you don't have time.
But we're going to try a field goal. A 42-yard attempt here from Trey Corner. 42 yards away. There's the snap that's set down. Kick is up, and it's left. He had the distance, but he pulled it left, and I'm thinking that's going to be the half. And that is the end of the half with the score of Bleckley 28, Northeast is 14. The homecoming festivities will begin momentarily. And again, Jesse, start of the third quarter, we'll have the winner. We'll announce the winner, the Queen and King. Although with social media, everybody's going to know before we get back anyway.
I'll tell you what.
With text messaging, Facebook, or what have you. But we'll announce it anyway.
They might already know.
Could be. It could have leaked out. Anyway, we're going to take a short, about an 18, 20-minute break and be back with the third quarter. But at the half, Bleckley 28, Northeast 14. We'll see you in about 20 minutes. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're about to start the third quarter here between the Royals and the Raiders. The homecoming festivities have been completed, and at half here, Bleckley leads Northeast by a score of 28-14. And Don Byram here, along with Mr. Jesse Peavy, and Mr. James Hagler has made his way back in. So we're running a tag team of three, I guess you would say. And set to kick off is number 78 Escobar for the Raiders. It's a high, short pooch kick, going to be taken about the 20-yard line, up to the 25, up to the 30, tries to break a tackle, and that is Rozier, I think, up to about the 33-yard line, be first and 10 Royals. And James, Jesse, I'm talking to both of y'all over here, I guess. Halftime, the homecoming queen was Miss Anna Brown, and homecoming king was Mr. Carson Waters. So they were your two winners of the king and queen competition. So congratulations to both those young people. And I don't know what Jesse's doing over there.
I think he's playing with a baby out there.
I think he is.
Yeah.
We'll wave at a little child being held up here. I know who that is. First and 10 now. Sasser in the quarterback. He has White out on each side. He has Hayes in the backfield with him. He'll shift Maxwell over. He takes the snap and gives it to Hayes on the read. He breaks one tackle, trying to get outside. He's up to the 35. And out of bounds over to 40 and just ran over a Northeast guy as he ran out of bounds.
I think the Northeast guy had stopped on the play, was just standing there, and Hayes just ran into it.
They marked it at the 44. It's been close to a first down. We had to get to the 44. It depends. It may be an inch or two short the way it looks. But no, they're saying first down without even measuring, so they're going to move the chains. James, you weren't here in the first half, but we only had two punts, one by us and one by them, and that was late in the half.
Yeah, I was listening to it from about for about an hour, I guess, on the way back. I got to listen to most of it. So
Sasser shotgun. He takes the snap. He gives it to Hayes on a little stretch play, and they are all in the backfield. Nothing doing on that.
Yeah,
we're going to lose yards back to about the 42-yard line.
Mr. Jesse said he might get out of here early, but if they start coming back, I'm leaving. He's got to jump back in. So.
Well, Jesse's got a long ride.
I'm a little bit superstitious, so you know.
And Market had the 42, lost the 2 on the play, second down and 12. Just underway here in the third quarter. The clock is finally running again. It malfunctioned late in the first half, but they have it running now. We're down to 10:49, just underway here.
Apparently they had to reset the whole scoreboard. Is what they ended up doing over there to fix it.
Sasser's in at quarterback. He has Hayes in the backfield with him, White out on each side, and Maxwell's in at the H-back here, shift over to the left side. Sasser takes the snap, and he wanted to hand off, and nobody there to hand off to, so he has to keep it. So a busted play and no gain. He's going to get nothing on the play.
Yeah, he was looking to ride Hayes over to the right, and Hayes went straight left. So
trying to run the read option, but Hayes went, like he said, he went wide left. And
he was looking for the option pitch.
Yeah, and Sasser nobody handed to, so all he could do was run it. And they do give him a yard to the 43. It'd be 3rd and 11. So for the first time tonight, the Royals offense bogging down here. Sasser in the shotgun. He has twins to the left, nobody to the right, and Hayes is in the backfield. Tried the hard count, but Northeast would not budge. Big third down play here early in the third quarter. Sasser takes the snap. He's rolling left, wanting to throw. He's still looking, throwing long down the left side, trying to hit Marcus Brown, and it's incomplete. Flag down. Yeah. That's going to be pass interference. Here comes another flag, but it's going to be for the same thing. Right around the Northeast 30-yard line.
Now, I don't know if y'all saw the Eagles and the Packers last night. I
didn't see it live, but I saw some of the highlights.
Okay, I was at a JoJo Siwa concert. If you don't know who that is, just look it up. You'll see why I had earplugs.
I know who it is.
Good daddy.
Lots of streaming. But yeah, I took my earplugs from when I had MRI a couple weeks ago, and I put them to reuse. But I was reading how I guess there was a pass interference flag that came in, offensive pass interference, and then it was overruled and picked up, and then it was overruled again and implemented. So I'm not sure, or maybe it was later on there was another one thrown, but replay evidently got involved in a couple of them last night, from what I was hearing.
Okay, the penalty brings it all the way up to the Northeast 42-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Royals right there. So new life for the Royals offense here. We're down to 3rd and 11. Now Bryce Bailey has come in the Wildcat formation. Sasser split out wide left. Bailey takes the snap. He quick pitches it over to Williams, and he tries to break a tackle. He bounces off a guy. Now he's reversing his field, and that's never good. And he's going to lose yardage about a yard behind the line. And just a quick pitch to Williams, and he got out there and bounced off a guy. And then
Sasser went out to make the block on a guy that was a little bit bigger than him and got kind of pushed down. That guy ended up making a hit on Hayes. Was it Hayes or Williams? On Williams. Williams bounced back about 4 yards.
Yeah. He's like
tried to regain his balance.
He landed on his feet, though.
Yep, got his balance, and about the time he got his balance, he took a couple steps forward, got hit again.
It's like he ran into a trampoline
Yeah.
and bounced straight back. So 2nd and 11, loss of a yard. Sasser back in at quarterback now, wide out on each side. He has a H-back with Maxwell. He takes the snap. He fakes the Hayes. He's looking to throws the comeback screen to Bryce Bailey. He's got a little room over the 40 and brought down from behind. Flag down on the play. May have an illegal block on the Royals right there at around the 37-yard line.
The only block I saw that might have been illegal was number 57 blocking. Who's number 57 for us?
It's one of our linemen, maybe
Connor Brady actually blocked Bailey from going anywhere.
They're calling holding, I believe, on one of our guys. Right there at the 36-yard line, so that'll back it up to our 46. The good thing is it won't be a huge loss of yardage as far as the overall play. It's only going to be 2nd down just outside the Bleckley 46-yard line. 2nd down and about 14, looks like. I get down to their 32. And now Bryce Bailey's moved back into the Wildcat position with Hayes in the backfield. Sasser split out wide left. We have Marcus Brown wide right. Maxwell is the H-back. Bailey takes the snap. He fakes the Hayes. He's going to keep it himself, and he's hit behind the line. Northeast is all over that. I'm thinking they knew what's coming on that 90% of the time. Bailey's going to keep it.
Yeah, that was our rover, number 24, TJ Miles, just came right up the middle and met Bailey before he could even really get going.
Loss is back to the 48 now. It's going to be 3rd down and about 16 now.
I don't know about that spot because it looked like for progress, he might have been another yard or two ahead of that, but at least got back to the line of scrimmage. But
So Sasser back in at quarterback now, 3rd and about 16 from our Northeast 48. He'll send Hayes in motion. Sasser takes the snap, looking to throwing over down the left side over there, and it's complete. He's inbounds. I think he was.
He was.
And he was. The official saying it's Bryce Bailey right around the 30-yard line. And
looked like the two officials were racing to see who could get there first.
and Bailey was pleading his case, and they're going to say he caught it right around the 30-yard line. It'd be a 1st down Royals. They're marking it right on the 30. I knew he was close to being out of bounds, but he was on the far side, so it was tough for us to see. But he was pleading his case, and both officials talked it over, and they say he caught it. But he did catch it, as a matter of fact. It's just a matter of if he's in bounds or not. So 1st and 10 from the 30 now. Sasser back in, quarterback, and he'll shift 2 guys over to the right side. He takes the snap, gives it to Hayes on the read up the middle. He's got a little room, but dragged down from behind up around the 27, gain of about 3 on the play. Score update, Dodge County 28, Southwest, nothing. That's at the half.
I say Donald Dehart on the Northeast made the tackle. He's playing both sides.
So 2nd and about 7. Right at the 27-yard line. We got to get to the 20 for the 1st down. 6:45 county here in the 3rd. Bleckley leads at 28-14. Opening drive here, and we're eating clock. We're almost halfway through the quarter here. Sasser in shotgun, wide out on each side. He takes a snap, he fakes, he's throwing a slant, middle's complete. No, he dropped it. He had Bryce Bailey on a slant down around the 18, but he couldn't hang on to it. And it's going to be 3rd down right there. He hangs on, it's a 1st down.
You know, I heard y'all talking when I was on the way out here about the air being better in here. But did y'all turn it off?
Well, the door's closed.
Oh, okay. I don't know if y'all turned it off when I got here or what.
Yeah, it's fixing to get better. It'll get better in just a moment. All right, 3rd down and about 7 now from the 27. Sasser in the shotgun, maybe in 4-down territory here. He takes the snap, looking to throw, still looking. Now he's got to pull it down and try to run, and he's sacked back around the 35, and that's not what you wanted. Now that makes the decision a little bit more difficult here on 4th down without loss of yardage.
They moved it back to 1st down over there on the down marker.
Yeah, that's Mr. Kip. That's Mr. Kip McGuire. He may have tripped and bumped his head. I don't know. Yeah, now he's fixing it. It's 4th down at the 35. Leaving the offense on the field. We're down to 6 minutes and counting. 28-14. The Royals lead it, but we have it 4th and about 15 from the 35 here of Northeast. And the offense stayed on the field. Now the play clock down to 10. We're going to have to hurry here.
Go try a hard count.
They're really going to have to hurry. We're down to 5, and we're just lining up. Sasser in the shotgun, too. They're not going to get it off. But he do get it off right at the last second. He fakes. He's looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush, and he'll be sacked back around the 37. He's trying to throw it deep. He had Marcus Brown breaking open around the goal line, but Sasser couldn't set his feet to throw it. And by the time he tried to set his feet, he got hit from behind, and the Royals are going to turn it over on downs at the 37.
And Coach Lasser just turned into Steve Spurrier there. Threw his visor down on the ground, not happy about
We barely got
that.
We barely got that play off. The clock hit 0 right at the snap. But Northeast takes over after their own downs here.
Did you say that? Kirby Smart or Will?
Steve Spurrier.
Steve Spurrier.
Yeah, put out an old ball coach.
Will Muschamp will put him in the same league they do now.
Well, they're both. He's following up at South Carolina.
Yeah.
Solomon in the shotgun. He'll right at the Duhart behind the line. He's trying to get around the right side. Not much, maybe a yard or two. Up to around the 38 or 39. It'll be second down right there.
For our listeners that were with us last week, I was going to tell you McCannon, quarterback from Marion County. It was a stinger, nothing damaged, but they chose to hold him out the rest of the game because it didn't matter as much as.
What was the injury? Was it arm?
It was a shoulder.
Yeah. I knew they were.
They said the AC joint was good, maybe just a little bruise, but he was all good.
Right, they need him for their region schedule.
Yeah, they play Manchester tonight, Region Ball.
Because he is the key to that offense, no doubt. Second about 8 from the 39. Solomon in the shotgun takes a snap. He rides Duhart again up the middle, and he's up to about the 42-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. Going to be third down.
And we were correct. They took his helmet away. And he tried to go put his shoulder pads back on at one point.
On the field, yeah. So it's going to be third down. It's just outside the 42-yard line. Third down and just shy of 5 yards, about 4.5 maybe. 4:20 and counting here in the third. 28-14. Bleckley leads it.
Get loud! It's third down!
Oh, Mr. Shane Savant loves that, doesn't he? Third down and not quite 5, about 4.5 maybe. Solomon shotgun, twins on each side. He takes a snap, looking to throw. Now he's under a rush. He's going to pull it down and run to the right side. And he throws on the run, and it's caught up around the Bleckley 40.
Wow.
Boy, I don't see how Solomon stayed in bounds. He was very close to the sideline.
I know, yeah.
But they're saying he did, and the catch was made at the Bleckley 39 maybe, looks like.
Yeah, his receiver came back to him. He was way downfield. So.
And that may be the longest pass they've thrown all night. Normally when they're throwing short. But first down Northeast at the Bleckley 39. Boy, we had him pinned on the. I thought he stepped out of bounds, but they said he didn't.
It looked like he was going to run for it, and all of a sudden we had a couple of guys over there keeping him from getting anywhere. And lucky for him, he had that outlet downfield.
Solomon shotgun again, twins to the right, to the left. He sends a man in motion, low snap, and he runs into the ball's on the ground. And Bleckley has it, first down on the fumble recovery at their own 43-yard line. The guy coming in motion ran into the running back as they tried to hand off, and the ball hit the ground, and Bleckley takes over on a huge turnover.
Yeah, I think that was mostly based on the low snap that came in there, what created that turnover.
Again, at the half, Dodge 28, Southwest nothing. That's courtesy of Mr. Kevin Carr and Mr. Stan Dillard on the score update there. We appreciate you. First down and 10 from their own 43 for the Royals now with 3:37 to go, and Mr. Jess, you go to sleep back there?
Yeah.
We hadn't heard from you.
I need a break. I needed some snacks, right? What's the snacks, James? You didn't bring them?
I didn't bring them. I'm on a diet. I can't have all that.
I thought we
You're
were
going on a cruise. You can eat plenty.
I thought we were all on the seafood diet. First and 10 now. Bryce Bailey in the Wildcat formation. He takes a snap, quick pitches it out to Bailey. Hayes, trying to get him around the right side, and he's hemmed up right around the 45, maybe the 46, and a gain of about 2 or 3 on the play.
That's one of those where he danced around a little bit. You know, you'd like to see him just try and get to that corner because you're probably going to pick up another extra yard or 2 doing that rather than dancing around trying to
Don, you said 2 or 3, but I got to look, and he really stretched out about
they gave him up to the 47, gain of about 4.
He had the edge, and then he said, he stopped.
But boy, doesn't that just make you nervous when they do that quick pitch that far? I mean, that's a long pitch.
It is.
But not Wood, he did catch it. Second down, Bailey in the Wildcat again. He takes a snap. This time he fakes to Hayes, rolling to his left. He's wanting to throw. He's under a heavy rush, and he breaks one tackle. He's up to the 50. There comes the flag in behind the play. He will have the first down if it stands, but the way that flag came and where it came from, I don't think it's going to stand.
It's like going to probably be a hold.
It's going to be a hold on Bleckley.
It ended up being about an 11-yard penalty because it happened a yard behind the lines where they threw the flag at least.
The flag is sitting at the 46, and the ball was snapped from the 47. So you're right. It won't be. It's going to be about an 11-yard penalty instead of a 10. So Bailey did have the first down up at the Northeast 46, but that's going to be erased.
Yeah, but those kind of penalties like that, when you have those positive yards, and then you go back even further, those hurt.
Anytime you hold behind the line, that is a dagger because you get 10 yards plus your lost yardage.
We've been talking about this for a couple of years, but you're penalizing the high schoolers that are learning more than you do the pros and the college guys that should know better.
So it's second down and 17 from the Bleckley 36-yard line. And Bryce Bailey's still in at the Wildcat. He takes the snap. He's rolling left. He's wanting to throw. And now he's going to pull it down and run. He's going to be sacked behind the line again. Back around the 32-yard line. So we're going backwards here after recovering the fumble there.
Honestly, those type of plays, where you're stretching it out, running around, that's what kind of creates those opportunities for holding. You got your guys having to block a little bit longer than they're used to, and they're going to grab something or do something they probably shouldn't.
Yes, they did give it forward progress to the 33. It's going to be third down and 20. We got to get all the way up to their 47. So Coach Lassiter has a third and 20 play. He needs to pull it out of the playbook right now. Sasser back in at quarterback now. He's in the shot. Here comes the flag, and we're going to go delay a game. And that's right. The play clock on 0, so we're going to lose 5 more here.
Wow.
And Coach Lassiter is not happy to say the least.
Even with a 2-touchdown lead, he's not happy.
He's got a score update from Mr. Goat Rowland. Dodge still up 28-0. Penalty back. I'm sorry.
We're under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, so he wants to run some clock. And
third and 25 from our own 27-yard line. Sasser in the shotgun. Yeah, they may run something safe. They're going to run reverse to Marcus Brown and trying to get a block out there. He's around the corner up to the 30. That's going to be a hold if they saw it.
Well, they may decline it because it's going to make it fourth down.
Boy, I could see that from here. We had a guy
flag over there on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he was just bear hugging. The blocker was just bear hugging the defender.
I don't know as a coach. I mean, honestly, as a coach, you take that, you decline that, and make it fourth down.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, you're that far behind the line already.
And the ball was marked at the 29. Brown only got a couple yards on the play. And I don't know, for some reason the Royals just looked all out of sync on that series there. After recovering the fumble at our own 43, we went backwards. We did get one run, but then
that penalty.
The holding penalty back us up.
2 holds.
And, we all shortage on the sack, and it all adds up to fourth and forever and a punt from Carney. He will stand at his own 16, and they have a guy standing about his own 33, and I can't read his number. That may be Solomon, the quarterback. There's a snap. Carney gets it off. Line drive. It's going to be caught at the 32. He comes around to the left side, gets a block, and that's a flag. That's going to be the what they call the comeback block. He's tackled at the 36-yard line.
I'm sorry, I was watching the block and watched the ref throw down his flag.
That's going to
Did he just fall or he get tackled?
I think he got hurt because
he's hurting.
They're helping him off the field. That's number 5. If I could find out who that is. That is Brandon Watkins for them.
He's a receiver. Is that one of their receivers?
And he got to the 36 and went straight to the ground untouched. And he is apparently has injured a leg because they tried to help him off the field, but he's
actually that's not
still
number
there.
5 is.
Did I read that wrong?
Yeah, number 5 is Dicey Hopkins.
Okay.
He's grabbing his back.
He might have pulled a hamstring.
Maybe a hamstring the way he's walking and grabbing his leg. But the penalty has got to be that comeback block that they outlawed a few years ago. That's what it looked like to me on Marquenzio Hayes, who's the one who got hit there. So that would be 15 yards from there. Or maybe 10 yards. They're just calling a block in the back. They didn't call it a comeback block. But it's back to the 25, and it'll be first and 10 Northeast right there.
Yeah, see, I didn't think it was really that comeback block. I thought it was more of the push in the back because I saw the saw the marker go. He threw his marker down first, and then threw his flag. I thought maybe he grabbed the wrong thing to throw.
But the marker is marking where the ball was caught.
Right.
In case you have a loose ball penalty, it may come back to that spot. It is possible for that to happen. But,
right.
And they still have the young man down there stretching his leg out.
Could be cramps.
See Mike Brannick going out there to assist him.
And only a minute 20 to go in the third, so it's been a quick quarter. No points by either team.
Yeah, the second quarter sounded like it took quite a while.
And again, at halftime, the homecoming king and queen were crowned. The king was Mr. Carson Waters, and the queen was Miss Anna Catherine Brown. And something ironic, though, Jesse, you may remember this. Anna's mother, Miss Shana Brown, was homecoming queen as well when she was in school.
Really?
So kind of second generation there. Well, it is second generation. So congratulations to Miss Anna Brown and Mr. Carson Waters on winning queen and king respectively there.
I'm not sure why, but when I got here at halftime, the concession stand was, there was nobody in line.
Everybody's here watching.
I figured everybody was watching.
And that's when I went down and got me a drink. I didn't have to wait 30 minutes in line. And
that's just not normal.
Right, you're right. It's not. But I also looking down, I see the stands are not as full now the halftime is over.
We see old Mr. Doyle Floyd down there.
We have another score update here. Warner Robins 27, Northside nothing.
Oh, that's good.
Dublin 56, East Lawrence nothing. No surprise there at all. But
And Dodge has homecoming tonight too, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. This is the only time I can remember that Dodge and Bleckley had homecoming the same night. I'm sure it's probably happened before, but I just can't remember it.
Yeah. But Don, Northside and Warner Robins, that's always been a big rivalry.
Yep.
But again, they have more high schools now up in Alfred
You got
County.
5 high schools in the county,
Yeah.
and the lowest classification is a 4A, and that's Perry. Am I correct on that?
I believe so.
So that tells you the amount of kids that are in that county when you got 5 schools and only one is below 5A.
And how much it's actually grown over the years, too.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't seem that long ago they opened up Houston County, but that's been, 20 odd years or more?
It's been about 20.
Probably more than that, I would think.
It opened around 99 to 2000, somewhere.
That soon?
Somewhere
Okay.
that, yeah.
And then Veterans High Schools opened up, a few years ago. Of course, Perry, Warner Robins, Northside had been there since the beginning of time.
I remember coming over to visit my cousin about that time in 96 and it not being there just yet.
Okay,
No red lights there either, was
There's a
EMC.
McDonald's and some gas stations. That was about it.
they get the young man off the field, so we're ready to go.
The
First
Russell
and
Parkway
10
ended it.
from the 25-yard line.
Road.
Solomon in the shotgun takes the snap. He rides it to Miles this time. He's going to get some room. Tripped up around the 30, falls forward. It's about the 28 or 29. Gain about 8 or 9 on the play. And we're about to get under the 1 minute mark here in the third quarter. Just shy of the 29. It's second and a yard.
But now we know Northeast can score quickly, too.
Yes, sir. They moved the ball down the field in the first half. And sitting at the 34, second and a yard. We're under a minute in the third here. Solomon in the shotgun, twins to the right. He has Miles, and I'm thinking that's Duhart in the backfield. With him, he takes the snap and he gives it to Duhart. Actually, that's number 11, and they blow it dead. We had a false start on the Raiders, and I can't remember number 11's name.
Jacoby Hill.
Jacoby Hill on the carry, but it was nullified by the false start. So that will back it up and be second and 6 now. 37 seconds to go in the third. 28-14. Bleckley leads it. Neither team scoring here in the third so far. Actually, neither team really threatening. James, you should have been here when the kickoff was fumbled by Northeast.
I
return.
just started listening right
You just
before
had to see that.
so I
ball
heard that.
It was on that far side, right over there. It hit around the 20 and it rolled barely in bounds all the way down to the 2. I don't know how in the world it stayed in bounds, but it did.
And Northeast guy almost had another one had a shot at it, and he missed it. The Bleckley guy.
We fell on our own 2. Ended up being a 98-yard drive, culminating with a 94-yard touchdown pass to Bryce Bailey.
Yeah, and I heard that play when y'all were calling that one.
Second down and about 6
Sounded
from
so
the
exciting.
29.
I was trying to figure out. It got a little loud. I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, when it gets loud, something's going on.
Solomon takes the snap, runs Miles on the lead. Actually, it's Duhart. He's going to get the first down and more. And he's just dragging Royals with him up to about the 39, gain of about 10. And the clock will run out right there. The quarter ends at the 39-yard line, first and 10 Raiders. We'll take a short break, be right back. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're about to start the fourth quarter. Bleckley leads 28-14. It's 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 40. Solomon takes the snap, and he rides Duhart on the left side. He's got room up to about the 45 and brought down around the 46, gain of 6 on the play. And Duhart has been the workhorse tonight in the backfield. They ran Miles a few times.
Like I said, he's been going on both sides, Don, too. So, but he looks like he's getting stronger later in the game.
Well, if you look at his uniform, you can tell he's played. He has got the dirt stains all over it. And they mark it at just over the 45, so second and almost 5.
Yeah, that's one of the interesting things. You mentioned he's playing both sides. We saw guys last week playing both sides from Marion County. And that's something that we hadn't done too much in the past that we're starting to do more.
Second down, Solomon takes a snap. He rides Duhart again, and he's hit at the line this time. He's still on his feet, though. Wow. We finally bring him down near the 50. He's going to be close to a first down. We had him right around the 47, and he kept those big thighs rolling.
And he was, 1 yard past the line of scrimmage when he got hit. He just kept on pushing him.
And it is a first down up at the 50-yard line. It's sitting right on the 50.
You know what? We were talking about it. We talked about it some last year. We had guys that just your best athletes weren't always on the field.
Right.
Yeah.
And at the 1A, 2A, even the 3A, sometimes you've got to do that at times. And it was done a little bit more last year, but you can see Hayes and Williams both out there a lot. Bailey's out there on a lot of different sets. So
Solomon going to throw a long pass down the left sideline, incomplete. He goes through everybody.
Look, a false start over here, though.
And it's going to be second and 10. They sent a man in motion. They sent a man in motion, but I'm not sure if he.
No flag.
unless it's matched in with their pants.
It's going to be second and 10 from the 50. Solomon just took the snap, stood straight up, threw it long, but he overthrew everybody.
I always hated the guys that wear those neon cleats that match the flags.
Yeah,
and you'd see them walking in the crowd, and it's like, wait, there's a flag in there. No, there's cleats.
You're watching the ball carrier, all of a sudden you see a flash come by, and you think it's a flag. 10:40 to go in the game here. 28-14, Bleckley leads it. Second and 10, Raiders at right on midfield stripe. Solomon shotgun. There's that offset eye, and he rides Duhart behind him. He's hit behind the line. He breaks one tackle, breaks another, still on his feet. And we bring him down around the 45, and that's not Duhart. I'm sorry, that's Hill, Jacoby Hill on the carry.
And
so used to Duhart doing that.
Well, so Shane Bryant got through there, and I don't know how there wasn't a holding penalty because he got pulled straight down from behind.
We had him 4 yards behind the line. He ends up gaining 6. This is going to be third down and 4.
The offensive lineman was laying on top of Bryant, who had his hands on the running back.
It's third down and 4. Solomon in the shotgun takes a snap, and he rides Miles up the middle. He's got the first down over the 40 to about the 39-yard line, maybe the 38. Just a quick hitter to Miles. And it's going to be first and 10. They mark it at the Bleckley 38-yard line.
9:58 to go here in the fourth quarter.
And in the third quarter, still Dodge 28, Southwest nothing. And the Raiders have it first and 10 from the Bleckley 38. Like you said, 9:45 and counting here in the game. Bleckley leads 28-14, but we got a long ways to go. Solomon shotgun. He has 2 running backs behind him. Low snap. He gives it to Miles. We hit him behind the line. This time we bring him down at the 41. It'll be a loss of 2. A loss of 3, actually. Going to be third down right there. A second down, rather, and about 13. Well, let's see where they spot it. They may give him more than far progress than I thought. Yeah, they're going to mark it right at the 40. Loss of 2. It's going to be second and 12.
There's a little bit of extracurricular afterwards. Looks like I don't know if it was pushing or if it was guys tripping.
And you know, Northeast they really don't huddle, but they don't get in a hurry here. And they're down 2 scores. Now, there's still 9 minutes to go in the game, but
they're taking their time on it.
You think they may want to pick it up a little bit.
Right.
Second and about 12 from the 40. Solomon in the shotgun again. Has that offset eye with him there. Long count. Now he takes a snap, he fakes, he's rolling to his left, he's wanting to throw, throws out in the flat, it's complete, but he's hit right away, breaks the tackle up to the 35 to 30 and run out of bounds right around the first down marker. Boy, we had him at the line of scrimmage and he just broke the tackle.
And I don't know if y'all saw it, but the wide receiver on the far side was gone.
He was gone before
it looked like
the snap.
And I don't understand how the guy on that side couldn't see that, but maybe it was just maybe he timed it right.
The line judge was there. I mean, it was pretty obvious to me. I saw that too, and I'm like, well.
They mark it at the 28, first down. He got right on the first down marker. Now we had him at the line of scrimmage. He just broke the tackle.
Big guy. He seems to be
chance
breaking
of
a lot.
both of us being wrong, right?
Yeah.
1st and 10 now. Now Jacoby Hill, number 11, is lined up at quarterback. I don't know where Solomon went. Unless he went out wide. He takes the snap. Hill does. He's going to try to run it. Trying to get around the right side. We got a guy chasing him. He's at the 30. And he's brought down right there.
Flag down.
The flag down.
That's going to be 30. A holding.
Yeah, it's going to be no gain. Actually lost the yard on the play.
Yeah, I don't know who it was for them. It might have been 13. Was trying to get one of our linebackers was coming off the end. Had him running out. He's turned to run away from him.
Yeah, we had it strung out. So. We had him strung out. He was running straight to the sideline, and he lost the yard to the 29. But Coach Lashley wanted penalty yardage.
He's in a decline
actually because he lost.
Thought he was.
Coach Lashley wants to take the penalty.
Coach Lashley was pointing back. Then the Whitehead said decline. Now Coach Lashley is telling you, I want the penalty.
No, see, that's what he's trying. He said take it back. And
he's standing right in front of the ref, telling him I want it, and pointing backwards, and
it's from the spot, and the spot was on the 30, so that's going to be 10 yards plus 2. So that's actually technically a 12-yard penalty. It'll be back to the 40. It will be 1st and 22 right there.
And the way they're picking up chunks, that's probably the right thing to do. Is back them up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the right call. But I could see Coach Laster, saying pushing it back, and behind the referee got interpreted that to be decline the penalty.
Because he was only using one arm to say, I want to go back. And now they're talking to Coach Lasher again. I don't know what this is about, but the penalty is back to the 40. It's going to be 1st and 22 with 8:35 to go in the game. Bleckley up 20. What is this? Coach Lasher now is calling one of our touchdown club members there.
I would tell you. I
wonder what this is about.
I think this official on this side is the one that threw me out a few years ago.
They have stopped the game here, folks. For some reason, Coach Lester sent one of our.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on here.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Interesting. I'll tell you a quick story on that. Just as I mentioned,
I think Jesse went to try to find out.
Yeah, Jesse went to find out. But the official on this side, I think, is the one that threw me out about 4 years ago because they messed up a call. I told him I wouldn't leave, and I was jawing at him. He threw a flag on me for jawing, and then I went over and stood over that flag and clapped and told him that was the best call he made all year. So that was why I got tossed. He went and borrowed a flag from the white hat. But
Jesse, did you find out anything?
Yeah, you've ever heard of a board stretcher? Mr. Kevin jump a door floor. You say, go get the board stretcher.
You've lost me here. I'm lost.
I've never seen a board stretcher.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You don't have one, right? Well, guess what the McGuires over there did? They stretched the chain too far.
Okay, they have broken the chain.
I see it now.
Okay, you had me completely lost.
So they go have to get the chain stretcher out.
Okay, I see. They are working on the chains.
Looks like they may have it.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I had no idea what you were talking about.
At one time,
I thought when they had the ball, we add some links, and we had the ball, we took some out.
Turn it, twist the chain around a little bit.
That's right.
That's what some of the
okay, they have it
John
correct.
used to tell the students to go get the board stretcher.
All right, they have it corrected now. 1st and 22 from the 40. Solomon shotgun. He takes the snap, looking to throw. He's under heavy pressure. He breaks one tackle, rolling to his right, and he throws on the run, incomplete. Boy, we had him sacked. Willie Harris had him, and he slipped through. When you slip through Willie's big calls, it's pretty good. Willie's a good-sized young man, and it's going to be 2nd and 22. He threw it in the dirt right around the 30-yard line to a receiver trying to come back. 8:16 to go in the game. Bleckley up 28-14.
Just knowing Coach Laster, he's not pleased with the second half play.
No, I'm sure he's not because we haven't. Our offense has not done anything here so far.
I don't know what the yardage is, but I mean we've had some positive plays, but mainly through penalties is what we moved down the field and what we did move.
2nd and 22 now. Duhart in the backfield with Solomon at quarterback. They'll send one man in motion. There's a snap. Solomon looking to throw. He's looking, throwing out in the flat. He had Duhart, and Duhart just dropped it. Tried to lead him on the wheel route up around the 30, and it might have been a little long, but it's off the fingertips of Duhart, and it's going to be 3rd and 22 now.
I think he was trying to short arm it in a little bit there.
And when you get Duhart the ball out in space, that's dangerous.
Even with 2nd and 22, that was dangerous.
Because he's hard to bring down on just a simple run play, and he gets out in space. That is going to be tough. 3rd and 22 now, and you wonder if this is 4-down territory, they're down by 2 scores, and we're 8-10 to go in the game. We'll see. 3rd and 22 from the Bleckley 40. Solomon shotgun formation, takes a snap. He's wanting to throw. He's looking. He steps up. He's under a rush. He's going to pull it down. He wants to throw her in it's complete, but only about a 3 or 4 yard gain to number 4. Is that who caught that ball? No, 24. That was Miles on the catch. And they give him the 35, a 5 yard gain. It didn't look he got that. I thought he got.
That's where he caught the ball. He didn't get anything extra out of it because he had one guy on him and 2 more came quick.
4th and 17. Clock still running. He stayed in bounds. 7:40 and counting. This is a big 4th down right here. Big 4th down play here in the game for both teams, for the Raiders and the Royals. Solomon shotgun. Nobody in the backfield with him. He takes it. He's looking to throw. He's under a rush. He's going to pull it down and try to run now. And he's over the line of scrimmage. He's got to run out. He's run out of bounds. Well shy of the first down. Up around the Bleckley 30.
That's one of those. He's got to know where the line of scrimmage is. Back up.
Once he crosses the 35, he's over, but he's still looking to throw. I'm like, go ahead and throw it. That'll be illegal. But
his only option was throw backwards at that point. But I honestly was expecting him to stay on behind the line of scrimmage.
So, did you see him glance back to the left one time? I think he was checking himself.
Yeah, he did. And he realized he was
over. Yeah. Well, let's go. Right.
It's at the Bleckley 30, 1st and 10. Now 7:19. You want to move the ball and need a little clock maybe here. Bryce Bailey in the Wildcat formation. He takes the snap. He's just going to pull it down and run to the left. Needs a block. He gets it. He's up to the 35, up around the 37 before they bring him down. Gain of about 7 on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 3. Dodge 28, Southwest 8.
Yeah, we need about 10 more of those plays right there.
Warner Robbins 39. North side, nothing. Final score.
We need to keep the clock running is all we need to do at this point.
Yardage at the clock.
6:50. Down to 6:50 now. 2nd down and about 3. Bailey in the Wildcat again. Boy, they're stacking the box. They got 8 people in the box here. They snap it to Bailey. He's going to run to the left again, and he's going to stay in bounds, I think, and got the first down. And then steps out at the 47, so it will be a first down. He just tiptoed down the sideline. Be 1st and 10 Bleckley from their own 47 now, but the clock did stop. It's not like college where it starts back after you run out of bounds. It stops until the snap.
Marion County's trailing Manchester 23-0 in the 3rd quarter.
Wow, I never would have thought that.
And Manchester, right?
Yeah.
1st and 10 now. Bryce Bailey and Wildcat. And you may just see this the rest of the night. And I think that's Taylor in the backfield with him now. He takes the snap. Bailey's just going to keep himself up in the middle. And he's hit around the 48 and dropped right there. He might have got to 49. He might have got 2 yards. If he didn't, he only got. They got a guy down. That's Miles, I believe.
Miles, yeah, he's down.
And they're going to stop him for the injury here.
In on the tackle there.
Well, I tell you, I just saw something on their trainer, I guess, or one of their coaches coming on the field to see about Miles.
Yeah.
He grabbed their corner over there and gave him an earful about something. I mean, he was in his ear like a bad ball of wax.
Now, unlike some teams I know of, Miles was hurt on that play.
Yeah, we all know what you're talking about. All I got to say is when your teammate looks to the sideline and shakes his head and then pushes, yeah, that was called from the sideline.
I didn't mean to pull you down, James.
They called that from the sideline that night, and I'm not going to say who it was. Y'all knew it was. 2nd down and about 8. Bailey in Wildcat takes a snap. He's going to run it up the middle again. He's over the 50. He's a block over the 45, and he's going to get the first down up around the north side. Listen to me. Up around the northeast 42-yard line. It will be a first down. Royals at the northeast 42. With 6:16 to go, they'll wind it as soon as they set the chains. And we're up 28-14. So apparently Coach Lassiter is fine with running this formation and just eating that clock up. And we got plenty of time on the play clock, but they snap it anyway. Bailey takes it. He's going to fake and keep it up the middle, and he's brought down around the 38, gain of about 4.
As we've seen, they obviously have had some problems on the snap and everything, and with the handoffs and everything. So you got to consider that ball control, you just snap it to Bailey and take off with it. You're less likely to have a fumble or missed exchange, something like that.
Don't risk the handoff or stretch play. They mark it at the 39, gain of only 3 on the play, 2nd and 7 now. But now they're down, they're even talk a little bit, 5:30 and counting. Play clock on 14, still got plenty of time. Now they get set on the line. Bailey in the Wildcat again. And that's Hayes in the backfield with him this time. Hayes will go in motion. Bailey takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Cuts back in the middle. He's up to the 35. Still on his feet, down around the 31. Going to be close to, or the 32 rather, close to a first down. It depends on the spot. And clock's still running at 5:04. They stop it at 5:04.
Now they call it first down.
It will be a first down. Mr. Jesse has that set eyes up here.
I got him on my doctor.
He can see a lot better than we can right now. It will be a first down right at the 32-yard line. And we're at 5:0. We're at the 5-minute mark. Still running. And we're up 28-14. And right now, you would love another score, but right now, even clock is what you want. And Mike Sasser, Dominic Sasser back in at quarterback. Hayes goes in motion. Sasser takes it, gives it to Hayes on a little counter play. He'll cut back in the middle. He's over to 30. And they drive him back, but Progress is going to give him the 29. And
if Mike's out there, we might have an eligibility issue.
Yeah. And Mike will be listening in the morning. He listens on Saturday mornings to the game, so he'll hear this. So Mike,
don't go on the field. We don't need any eligibility issues.
You're going to clown on me when you hear this. That is Dominic, his son, at quarterback. Mike is like me. He's run out of eligibility a long time ago.
You think about Northeast, and are they going to start burning some timeout?
Yeah, they have all three, as we do too. They're down to 4:10 here in the county. Second and about 8. Sasser in at quarterback. The play clock down to 10. They're just eating clock right now. Sasser takes the snap. He gives it to Hayes again, and Hayes is in the middle. Set on his feet, got tripped up, or he would have scored. He's brought down around the 20. It will be a first down, however. Hayes just went right through the middle, and looked as though Northeast just kind of stood up and give up on the play, didn't it?
Yeah, I did.
But I think Northeast is getting very tired on defense.
Yeah, I think they're starting to wear on them a bit.
See the hands on the hips over there?
Yeah, you see, when you got your linebackers with your hands on your hips, that tells you, because usually it's the defensive line that gets worn out, but
gets more gas.
I actually see at least 6 guys with hands on hips. First and 10 from the 21 now. Sasser still in at quarterback. Hayes in the backfield with him. He takes the snap and he gives it to Hayes on the read. Trying to get around the right. He cuts back in the middle. Right at the line of scrimmage. There comes a flag in behind the play. It's probably going to be an illegal block or a hold. Got to stop the clock with 3:28 to go. Score update: Dodge County 31, Southwest 8. Getting late in that game, I'm sure. And let's see what the penalty was. And the Royals are retreating, so it's apparently only has a hold on Bleckley.
They're holding on the offense. The 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Back the Royals all the way up.
3:28 to go in the game. Bleckley leads it 28-14, and we're driving again, but the main objective here is to eat clock. We got this ball back, but how much minutes? Pretty good bit still left in the game, wasn't it? When we got it on downs down here.
I think it was around 6 or 7.
6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
We've burned a good bit so far. It's going to be first down at the Northeast 32, first and about 20 after the hold. Bryce Bailey back in at Wildcat. He takes a snap. He's going to run it himself. He's tripped up at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Second down. And now they're starting to burn their timeouts. 3:17 to go in the game, and that's the first timeout by Northeast.
Yeah, with them taking the timeout, if they use all 3 of them, it can stop us. They're still not going to get the ball back. They might get it back with just around 3 minutes left.
And they'll be down 2 scores with no timeouts, so it doesn't guarantee anything, but you kind of like the chances there. So far, here in the second half, neither team been able to score. Both defenses kind of risen to the occasion. Although Northeast did drive last time they had it, but we held them on downs. And it's going to be second down and about 22 now. We actually lost a couple yards on that. You don't think you want to throw it here. You want to run it, force them to use their timeouts.
Yeah, you're not going to throw the ball at this point.
They can burn the timeout.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if if Coach Lasher called anything other than a running play.
The worst case scenario, run it 2 more times, make them burn their timeouts.
Yep. Take them off the board.
Whether you get the first down or not, make them burn those timeouts. So they have 2 left here. It's second down and 22 with 3:17 to go in the game. Bleckley up 28-14. We're sitting on the Northeast 33-yard line. We got to get down to around the 11 for the first. So, and of course, I don't think you're going to punt here if you get the 4th down. You're going to go for it in the next 3 plays here. you would not want to risk a block or a big return. Sasser back in the shotgun. Wide out on each side. Hayes in the backfield with him. Hayes will go in motion. Sasser takes it now. He's looking to throw. He's throwing down the right sideline over there. Incomplete. Trying to hit Marcus Brown, and that'll stop the clock without the use of a timeout here.
They were looking for a PI on that, pass interference on that call. That's what it looked like. I'm surprised they didn't get it.
There was some contact down around the 15-yard line, but no flag.
Well, guys, we didn't call that one, did we?
No, we did not. It's 3rd and 22 now. 3:12 to go. I said that stops the clock, and they still have 2 timeouts.
Looks like we may run the ball here. Yeah, Bailey's going in.
Taylor comes in at running back, and Bryce Bailey will go to the Wildcat.
I guess they showed a lot of confidence in the passing game.
3rd and about 22. They stack the line. Bailey takes the snap. He's running up the middle, and he's hanging on. A guy hanging on to him. He gets inside the 30, down around the 29.
You got to think too. They're stacking the box with 8 or 9.
Yeah.
You know,
and they just burned their second timeout with 3:03.
Could have been a dagger, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. 3:03 to go here in the half. Yeah, he breaks through there. He may still be running.
Yeah, calling the pass play. If we'd have gotten that successful, then that would have been a.
Yeah, I mean, if it had been a pass interference, you could have almost run the clock out.
Yeah.
The ball is spotted on the 30, so it's going to be 4th down and about 21 here. Well, and actually, it's going to be about 19. We got to get to the 11-yard line. The scoreboard is wrong. 3:03 to go. They just burned their second timeout. And they won't have to burn a timeout here unless we get a first down, because if we don't, the clock will stop for them. We'll change the possession.
I think I would punt it. I think I'd punt a little bit.
Put it, angle it to the corner.
Yeah.
You got to think too, when they came out of that timeout, Coach Lasser and the offense coordinators are thinking they're keying on the run. They're going to draw. They had an opportunity.
What a play!
They knew they were going to have. You knew they were going to have one-on-one on the outside.
Yeah.
And you can take a chance on that.
Now, Cagle at Georgia talking. Sometimes those are 50-50.
Yeah.
He said we consider them 80-20.
Yeah.
You put the ball up there and let your receiver catch.
That's right. If Brown hadn't got shoved, to the outside, I think that ball they probably decided was uncatchable.
Well, we're going to line it up here and go for it, but we're thinking if you punt it, angle it towards the corner, that way you eliminate any kind of return. But we're going for it. Bryce Bailey's in at the Wildcat. He takes the snap. He fakes. He's rolling left. He's wanting to throw. He's still
there he is.
He's throwing down the middle field. Got me wide open. Touchdown, Kelly! Marcus Brown. That's the play they missed on earlier. They had it earlier when we were in the game, and he overthrew Brown. But this time, Bailey hit him dead on stride, and that will make it 34-14 with extra point to come. You couldn't have drew it up any better as Bailey hit him right on the numbers, right at the goal line.
And like I said, you got to keep in mind they're keying on that run every time.
And when they see Bailey back there, they're thinking he's running.
In that case, it didn't matter because they change of possessions because they're going to stop. So you're free to call anything you wanted to.
Trey Corner on for the extra point. 2:56 to go in the game. You talk about a big score. There's a snap that's set down. Kick is up, and kick is good.
And that
makes it
rollout,
35-14.
That rollout and taking the time, even if he was down, still ran 4 seconds off the clock. That run would take it off. So.
One thing I thought too, it draws the attention off to the left side.
Yeah.
But you're right. You think about it. They're looking at 4th down and forever. They got number 4 back there. He's run most of the time.
Yeah.
They're running this football, and they were, even though the defender was behind Brown, he was nowhere really near him. Brown was open by a couple of steps, and Bailey hit him on stride. Earlier, they had that earlier when you weren't here, James, and Bailey overthrew Brown for the same play with Jesse.
Yep.
And I think same in the field.
Not quite as deep in the end zone, but yeah, pretty much the exact same play.
But anyway, it's 35-14 with 2:56 to go in the game here. They have one timeout, and Hugh Kearney will kick it off. And James, we kicked that kick early in the game where he pooched it to around the 30. They did not have a soul there, and we got it.
Yeah, I just started listening. A touchdown right before that.
You couldn't have drew it up any better, and they executed it perfectly. I don't think we'll see that here, but matter of fact, they have some guys standing around the 30 now. But Kearney will kick it off. A high pooch kick may be good here to keep them from getting a big return. But we'll see here. 35-14, Bleckley leads it. 2:56 to go in the game here. Kearney approaches the ball. He kicks it. It's a high end-over-end kick, and they're going to have a guy take it around the 10. He's up to the 15. That's Hill, Jacoby Hill, up to the 20. Cuts back this way, trying to get a block. He reverses the field back to the 20, reverses the field again, trying to get around the left side, and he's got a wall set up over there now. He's up to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and he's still on his feet, flag down, and he's tackled around the Bleckley 49. He reverses field twice on that return. Where's the flag? I saw it come out.
It's at their 45.
At their 45, that may be an illegal block. That'll back them up.
Yeah, with
and one thing, he ran more time off the clock.
He did, absolutely. It took about almost 20 seconds. The one thing I think about with that is you can't let him have that. But with Kearney putting several in the end zone, for touchbacks and the way they've been returning, I would almost think that's what you want. He got a little bit under it on that one, but he has had quite a few touchbacks this year. It's just got to touch the line is all it is. So.
But we had Hill hemmed up around the 20 and inside the 20, and he reversed his field twice. And then they had that wall set up on the left side, but the blocking in the back is going to back it up a little bit.
But that was kind of like running the ball like when we were growing up as children.
Yeah,
in the backyard. We'd run the left, run the right. And
when you called the play, you said, Jesse, you running, everybody else block.
Like one of those plays.
Yeah. And then
and it turned out to be a pretty good run for him. But
when you're playing quarterback, you get the huddle, so everybody go out and get open. That's
right.
Play call, All right, the penalty's back to their own 30-yard line, so that was big. The ball was returned to the Bleckley 49, but now they have it 1st and 10 on their own 30. 2:37 to go in the game. 35-14, Bleckley leads it. And Solomon will probably be throwing from here on out. 2 wideouts on each side. He has Duhart in the backfield with him. You've got to keep your eye on him. Solomon takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to pull it down and try to run, and he throws on the run, and it's incomplete. He was close to being over the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And there comes was that a flag?
I saw what happened there, and the receiver reached back and grabbed.
There is a flag. It's sitting at the 45 right here.
Reached back and grabbed Jenkins' hand. And I think that's what they did. I think they did.
They call it pass interference on Bleckley.
Jenkins just happened to have his hand out, and it looked like the receiver reached back and grabbed his hand, pulled it up, and then let go of it.
And penalty will come all the way up to the Northeast 45. He was close to being over the line. He was right at the 30 when he threw that ball.
I think his foot was on the line when he threw that ball, to be honest with you.
Of course, there's no replay in high school here.
Yeah. I wish I could see that play again. I'm sure, they'll be able to pull that out on huddle.
1st and 10 from the 45 now, 2:29 to go in the game. Solomon shotgun, empty backfield. He takes a snap, looking to throw. He's looking now. He's rolling to his left, trying to get away. Throws over on the sideline. It's complete to Duhart up to the 50, to 45, to 40. Down the sideline, there he goes, 25, and run out of bounds around the 20. That was Duhart. I think it was, anyway. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Northeast from around the 20-yard line.
I'm sure if that was Duhart or Miles.
Was that Miles? They look alike. Their numbers are 24. It was 24, and it was Miles. And it's at the 19, 1st and 10, 2:15 to go in the game. I don't know if he got out of bounds or not. We'll see.
That was about a 40-yard play.
Wow, he got down the sideline in a hurry, didn't he?
He did.
And let's see. They're going to say he's out of bounds. They do not wind the clock.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. We're about to reach the 2-minute mark. 1st and 10 from the 19. Solomon in the shotgun. He's rolling to his right, looking to throw. He's still looking, and he's going to pull it down and run. Now he's at the 15, and he falls down around the 13. Just slipped down right about the 13-yard line.
Well, that's the danger of making that little cut and trying to juke somebody too.
Gain of about 6.
Your feet go out from under you just as easily.
2nd and 4 from the 13. Clock steadily running. Minute 40. The clock's your friend for Bleckley. It's your enemy for Northeast.
Well,
they're in a hurry. I don't understand this. They're in a little bit of a hurry, but not like they should be. Solomon shotgun. They finally get set. He takes a snap, rolling left, looking to throw. Goes out here in the flat. It's batted away, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. They wasted 15 seconds from the time they come up to the line before they snapped it then.
Is that 20 or 28?
A minute 19 to go in the game, but Bleckley leads it 35-14.
20.
John Newbern on the deflection there knocked it away.
Yeah, he had a big interception last week over in Marion.
Yes, he did.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 4 from the 13-yard line. Minute 19 to go in the game. Bleckley up 35-14. Solomon in the shotgun. He gives it to Miles on the read up the middle. He's going to have the first down and more. He's inside the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Kind of caught us off guard there with that read play. Well, I knew we were looking for pass, but
it did take them about a minute and 40-something seconds to score. So
it looks like they're going to stay the offense on the field and go for 2 here, and that will make it a 13-point game instead of a 14. Still be a 2-score game either way you look at it.
Or a 15-point game.
I'm sorry.
Or a 15-point game.
So it's going to be a 2-score game either way you look at it, even if they get this. With a minute 10 to go, so you know an onside kick is coming after they run this extra point.
I don't understand this, really.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I mean, but they're going for 2. Solomon in the shotgun, Miles in the backfield with him. He looking to throw, throws out in the flat at the goal line. He's hit right at the goal line. He did not get in. We tackled him inside the 1. We hit him right at the 1. No good.
Jenkins.
So that makes the score 35-20.
Jenkins met him right at the line right when he caught that ball. A great play by him.
So a minute 10 to go in the game, 35-20. You know the onside kick is coming. You got to put your hand guys out there. You're not going to see any lineman numbers, I would think. You're going to see all receivers, running backs, defensive backs, players like that. And of course, it's still a 2-score game, so anything's possible. But a minute 10 to go here. They have 1 timeout. They have kept that in their back pocket. The Royals will be on the road next week to take on the Dublin Irish over at the Shamrock Bowl. I don't know if we mentioned that yet or not. And that will be a tough battle, to say the least. Dublin is very good this year. They are, in one poll, they're ranked number 1 in the state. And I meant to mention this. We're ranked 12th in 2 polls and 10th in another one. If y'all didn't know that.
I did not know that.
You really don't want to be talking about that because you just want to focus on the game. So I don't know if the players know that or not. They probably do. But
I think that's one of the reasons that high school athletics stays away from polls, and in some cases.
Escobar, he's teed it up and he's aiming towards their sideline. So we got our hands guys all up around the 50-yard line there. They're going to kick the onside kick, and here we go, and there it goes, and we got a guy catch it right at the 50 and fall down. That's a great job by one of our up guys there. And that was Eli Mullis, a young freshman on the front line there. He caught it, went straight down, and exactly what you want to do on that. And with a minute 10 and 1 timeout, you can pretty much kill it right here, can't you?
Yeah. Every time I see an onside kick, I remember. Oh goodness, I could picture him. It was one of the running backs for Georgia. There was a converted. He was a converted cornerback, running back. Somebody onside kick. Might have been Tyson Browning. Whoever they were playing onside kick. Yeah. Onside kick. He picks it up and just goes right through him all the way to the end zone.
We saw that South Carolina game in Columbia a couple years ago. What was his name? Godwin. And Sasser would kneel on it. The clock at a minute 3, minute 1, and as they say, as Coach Soundbars used to say, the best play in football right here, the kneel down.
Well, and they got to wait another. They want to wait another.
Sasser's under center. He needs to look at the play clock here, and they snap it. He kneels it. Coach Lashley telling him not to snap it right then, and they're stopping the clock for some reason here. Did Northeast call their last timeout?
Yeah.
Northeast called their last timeout with 41 seconds.
Well, no, play clock. No, it's 25 now.
Well, you don't.
They put it at 3rd down.
You got to wait.
I don't know why he did not wait. Coach Lasser was screaming for him to wait, and the play clock was still on what?
Yeah, when you're the victory from it was still in 15 or in the teens. I think that's why.
Well, we can take another knee here and pretty much run it down to the end.
But they took their timeout after the play.
Yeah. So we're going to have to kneel on it here, and then you can run it down as far as you want. And you may see Sasser take the snap and take a few steps back and just wait a few seconds.
He's got to get it. Well, it's gonna reset with 40.
Yeah.
So you're going to be under.
If you can
just
kneel down,
1 or 2 seconds off. Right?
You can kneel down under 40 seconds. You don't have to snap it again. You're right. They have just burned. It's 35-20. Bleckley leads it here. So barring any kind of crazy finish, Bleckley will go to 4-1 on the year and 1-0 in the region. some reason, we just took out Amarius Sims, and I don't know why.
I think somebody was shoving on him over on the other
Yeah, I think
side.
they
He's
may
coming back.
He is coming back to the.
Did y'all see the interview this? I saw it this week. It would have been recorded earlier.
I did not.
The guy from GPB.
I didn't see that. No.
What's that guy's name? You'd recognize his face, but GPB interviewed him.
Okay.
Just a nice interview, and always yes sir, yes sir.
Yeah.
All right, third down and about 12 or 13. But Sasser is under center. He's just going to kneel, and you're right. If he'll take about 2 or 3 steps backwards before he goes down, you won't have to snap it again. And that's what he's going to do. He steps back, and he still went down quick, but it's going to be under 40 seconds when they set it here. So that's going to do it. We won't have to snap it again. The play clock's on 36, and the clock's on 30, so that's going to do it. The players are going to line up and have the handshake at midfield. The Royals are going to win this thing 35-20. We'll go to 4-1 on the year and 1-0 in the region. A great victory here tonight for the Royals. Way to start the region off. As we said earlier, we will travel to Dublin next week to take on the Irish over in the Shamrock Bowl. And that will be a tough task to say the least. But the game ends right there. And we appreciate Mr. Jesse for filling in with us. Yes, sir. He's about to take off.
I have to get up early in the morning and head out.
And have a good time on your trip.
All right.
Be safe.
Take care, guys.
All right. Well, James, a big win for the Royals tonight. First half, a lot of scoring. Second half, not much, but
Good way to start
enough to
region
win.
play.
Yeah.
Great way to start region play with a win.
Start 1-0, and like we said, we go to Dublin next week to take on a very, very good Dublin Irish team. And not saying we can't win, but it'll be a test.
Well, we can win any of them. It just depends on how we play when we show up and how they play when they show up. So
That's true. Anybody can get beat on any given day.
that's right. So,
And both teams are shaking hands at midfield, and Coach Lashley will bring the Royals over in front of the band in the student section to sing the alma mater like they do after every game, win or lose. But James, we'll pack this thing up, get out of here unless you got anything else.
I think that's it.
We will be back next week, folks, at the same time from the Shamrock Bowl over in Dublin as the Royals go over to take on the Irish. And right now lining up to be a big matchup. Dublin is going to be undefeated in the region. They were way ahead of East Lawrence last I saw.
Yeah, they were way up.
And Dublin is one of the favorites to win the region this year. So huge, go over there and get a huge upset win on the road. It'll be speak volumes for this Royal team. But that'll do it, folks. We're here in Cochran, Georgia on homecoming night. Again, the winners of the homecoming court was Miss Anna Brown, homecoming queen, and Mr. Carson Waters, homecoming king. James, anything else? We'll pack it up.
I think that's it.
All right, once again, one more time, Dodge County 31, Southwest 8, 7 minutes ago in that game, so that was pretty much wrapped up for the Indians. And we'll see you next week. But once again, your final score here, Bleckley 35, Northeast 20. For Mr. Jesse Peavy and Mr. James Hager, I'm Don Byram saying thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week. You've been listening to Royal Football here on the Royal Football Network. Good night, everybody.